Well, hello there. It's good to see you. Whoop! It's officially summer. Isn't that nice? We did it. We did it together. It's nice to take a break. Which leads me to the reason I'm here. Me, the director of digital content for CSEN Chicago and Comedysportz Chicago, Rai. I'm here to tell you that after a whirlwind of a year and our live in-person reopening just around the corner, more on that coming soon, our team has decided to take a break from our live Twitch shows for the month of July in order to prep for our in-person reopening and to give our teams and players and directors a much-needed break and a chance to soak in the sun after a year and a half of quarantine. Oh, so excited. But don't worry, because we have something very, very special in store for you, our loyal fans, barn burners, and everyone else. Well, hello there. It's good to see you. Whoop! It's officially summer. Isn't that nice? We did it. We did it together. It's nice to take a break. Which leads me to the reason I'm here. Me, the director of digital content for CSEN Chicago and Comedysportz Chicago, Rai. I'm here to tell you that after a whirlwind of a year and our live in-person reopening just around the corner, more on that coming soon, our team has decided to take a break from our live Twitch shows for the month of July in order to prep for our in-person reopening and to give our teams and players and directors a much-needed break and a chance to soak in the sun after a year and a half of quarantine. Oh, so excited. But don't worry, because we have something very, very special in store for you, our loyal fans, barn burners, and everyone else. July is now officially Fan Appreciation Month. That's right. And for Fan Appreciation Month, we have put together 5 weekends worth of amazing content for you. We will be airing every Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Central, best of shows for you. That's right. We have compiled some of your favorite scenes, songs, games, amazing moments, insane moments. They're all going to be packed in there for you because you inspired it all with your suggestions, your inspiration, and your joy. So we want to give back to you and celebrate this together. So again, that's every Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. on CSEN Chicago, right here on Twitch. It's going to be amazing. Now, you're not going to be alone because some of us in the ensemble will be hopping in the chat to share in this look back on our amazing time on Twitch together. So please join us. It's going to be awesome. Fear not, my good friends, because come August, we'll be right back here doing live shows again. So join us. Best ofs, best of us, best of you, together making magic happen. And if you happen to be in Chicago, why don't you catch us at Ping Tom Memorial Park for some in-person hilarity on July 10th at 4 p.m. Live comedy, insane. Now with that, I'm going to go catch some sun and maybe take a walk on this beach here because I've got plans to meet a dog today. Bloop. Do need to apply more sunscreen though. I am burning up. It is hot. I mean, I suppose that's normal seasonably, but I'm toasty. It's good.
Whoa! Hey everybody out there! Welcome to CSEN and welcome to an entire month of Pride activity. That's right, all June, you're going to be seeing LGBTQIA plus acts from all over the country right here on CSZN. Now, I am so proud to be part of our LGBT community within the theater and so proud to announce all of the things we'll be doing this entire month. Now, starting on Fridays at 7:30 and Saturdays at 9:30, our classic comedy sports matches will be played by all of our LGBT cast members from around the building. So you're gonna wanna check that out. That's gonna be incredibly fun. Saturday nights at 11, what was normally late night roulette is now Rainbow A Go-Go with our host, Holly Ballou.
Thanks, Jason. Hi, I'm Holly Ballou, furry princess extraordinaire, and this June, I'm hosting Rainbow A Go-Go. What's Rainbow A Go-Go, you ask? Well, I'm glad you did. It's only the hottest streaming queer variety show on Twitch. Every Saturday at 11 p.m., after the kids have gone to bed, we turn things up to... Really? Okay. We turn things up to Queer 11 and bring you the best LGBTQ acts right to your screen. We've got singers, character pieces, drag queens, magicians, you name it, we got it. It's nothing but fun, stuffed into 6 pairs of tights and wrapped in a bow, kind of like me. So join me every Saturday in June for Rainbow Go-Go, and let's have some fun. Mwah, 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 mwah. Back to you, Jason.
If you've never seen Holly Ballou, it's worth tuning in just to see Holly. That's gonna happen every Saturday night at 11. Also on Saturday nights, in between our 7:30 and 9:30 comedy sports matches, we're going to have Queer's the Question, an all-queer trivia show hosted by various members of the LGBT community within Comedy Sports, and we're going to test what people know about LGBT culture, history, famous politicians, famous celebrities, all sorts of gay, lesbian, trans, bi, and everyone else sort of trivia within that. So that's every Saturday between the 7:30 and 9:30 match, and all are welcome for that as well. And this is all culminating in one final magical event at the end of the month. That's right, we have a worldwide Pride weekend where we have invited players from all over the Comedy Sports universe, from all of our 30 cities, to come sit in with us and play. So every match that entire weekend will be populated with LGBTQIA plus members from all over the Comedy Sports universe, some of which you have seen before, some of which you will meet for the first time, but either way, we are incredibly excited and honored to be hosting that event, and that's the last weekend.
There's no sound. Well, I'm gonna keep talking until you can hear me. So, hey, how's it going? Let me know in the chat. There we are. All right, perfect. There we go. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for putting up with that quick sound thingy. I am here. I'm Alex. I am your announcer this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in to the 7:30 Pride Show. This is our Pride weekend here at Comedy Sports. What's that? What's our Pride weekend? Well, check it out. There's some stuff in the chat here. We are going to be doing Comedy Sports for you, but every single player tonight in our match is a member of the LGBTQ plus community. So we're very excited to be able to pull some players from some different cities. Please tune into all of our shows all weekend long. We even have added a special Sunday afternoon show so that we can have some of our players from Comedy Sports Manchester join us. So you can check out all of that stuff in the link in the chat. Please throw some 6s and 7s in the chat. If you have been here before, if you have come to see us on our Twitch network before or in person, please throw some 6s and 7s in that chat. Awesome, excellent. Oh, it's so nice to see so many of you returning. Oh, it just warms the cockles of my heart. Now, if you're here for the very first time, if you have never watched us before, or you've never seen us in Chicago, but you're watching from another city, please throw some 6s and 7s in the chat. It's going to be so nice to see all of the new folks popping by. And I'll just give it a second here. While I'm giving it a second for some of those new folks to throw their 6s and 7s in, how are you? Just throw that in the chat. How are you doing today? What's a feeling you felt today? What's something you're looking forward to this weekend? Just go ahead. Oh, someone's from Austin. Hi. Oh man, that's super cool. Welcome. We're so excited to see you here. So it's, like I said, it's our Pride match. It's super exciting, but one thing we do need to keep in mind, I have a couple of jobs this evening. One of those jobs is collecting suggestions. But before I get into collecting those suggestions, we are going to talk about a foul that is very important, very near and dear to my heart, and it is the out of bounds foul. We have moderators moderating this chat right now, looking out for anything. Lewd, crude, lascivious, dirty, anything that you would have to explain to either a child or your grandmother. You don't know what millennial slang is nowadays. We will give you a warning, and if there's more than one warning, you'll be getting the boot, huh? Yeah, oh gosh, that's a good point, CSE and Chicago in the chat. Or your child grandmother. It could be like a reboot of The Orphan. We all remember that movie. Now, I said I'll be getting suggestions, and that's what I'm aiming to do. So if you want to throw some suggestions in the chat, let me give you something to suggest about. So maybe something that you're actively looking forward to. Like what's an event or an activity that you're looking forward to? Like maybe visiting the farmer's market this weekend, or, pointing out finger guns. Ooh, meeting an elephant. You're going to meet an elephant this weekend? This is going to be fun. We're traveling on a plane, visiting with family. Oh, so much fun. So cool. Now maybe throw in some suggestions of a hobby that you had in your teens. Like playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or just in general strumming on a guitar and trying to teach myself. Doing fireworks. I hope that's for what I just suggested and not a tail end of the last activity. I hope that your real hobby as a teen was doing fireworks. Umpiring, annoying my parents. These are all fantastic. And maybe what's something that something like random that you've always wanted to try, but nothing like it's super banal, like making pickles, or doing a home Bob Ross tutorial. The usual, like, this is really exciting. Blacksmithing, playing domino. At Jurassic Trash, come on over and literally play dominoes whenever. You can pop on by whenever you want and play dominoes. Roller Coaster Tycoon, though. Jousting, blacksmithing. I knew somebody who dated a blacksmith once. We'll all talk later. Now, those are the suggestions. You are so good at giving suggestions, so please give yourself a round of applause. Before I check in, we're letting our athletes stretch in their green locker rooms right now. So the last thing I want to throw out there, it is our Pride match. I already threw the Pride stuff in there, but we also have a community resource guide that we are constantly updating. So please check out the community resource guides and see if there's any way you can give back. If there's anything you want to learn more about, if there's anything, just anything at all, please check the link in the guide and in the chat and check it out. There's all kinds of ways we can make a difference. Pride Weekend is one of the ways we make a difference, but we're constantly updating that guide. So see all the other ways that we and you can make a difference in our super awesome city. So that being said, I've gone through suggestions, I've gone through the files, I've gone through all of the things. It is now time to bring out our players tonight. So get those 6s and 7s going in the chat because we are about to bring out our teams. Let's go! Hey-o! That's right, loyal fans. It is a matchup tonight between the Blue Bottoms and the Yas Reds. Starting off, your team in red, the Yas Reds. Coming up first, the first player for the Yas Reds. I once saw him make an elephant laugh so hard that their trunk exploded. It is Dan Zuba. Look at him there, all happy and smiley and whatnot. Wouldn't you like to see him make jokes? Well, you will. Coming up next, I once saw him make a manatee laugh so hard that it turned into a dugong. That's right, it is Luis Cortez. And now, last but not least, your captain from Comedysportz, New York City. That's right, it is Amelia Fowler. Serving laughs and looks. That's right. Now, it's your blue team, the Blue Bottoms. That's right, there are some 6s and 7s in there for your Blue Bottoms. First up tonight. Oh, that's right, the only left-handed improviser in the entire city of Chicago. It is Kelly Stike. And from Comedysportz Buffalo, also joining his teammate Dan Zuba from Comedysportz Buffalo, we have Lucas Colon. That's right, he's the only person I've ever seen play piano with their nose. And your captain of tonight's Blue Bottoms, the one, the only, the incomparable, the inimitable, the indomitable, the anonymous Simon Collier. Hashtag butts. And your referee, keeping the peace tonight. Serving up again some of those sweet, sweet biceps. It is Ref Smash. Ooh. And now, let's hear it for Ref Smash.
What's up? Welcome to the Gun Show on Pride Weekend here on CSCN on Twitch. Thank you all so much for joining us. It's your boy, Ref Smash. I'm your ref tonight. I'm here to award the points, explain the games, take the suggestions, and just keep things rolling down a very curvy track. Alex, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. I'm hyped. I'm pumped. I'm ready for this. I'm so stoked. We don't get enough time to banter like this between the two of us, so that's just another notch on my excitometer.
TBH, like same. Like I'm with Kelsey. I'm on my way over there right now. Like the entire
hop over, play some come on over, play some dominoes. Like it's gonna be a great time.
I'm commuting, and we missed out talking about there was a shirt in this general area of the screen.
There was a shirt, and I in the chat I put down a link so you can actually check out our Threadless shop and buy some of our cool shirts. We have special Yes and Pride shirts, which are the coolest thing.
It is. It's very cool. I would buy it and cut the sleeves off because wouldn't you?
Look,
we're not charging you extra.
You're about to win
tonight, loyal fans.
You're about to win the biggest prize at the Hammer game at the county fair, and there's no denying that.
Show's still free.
Uh-huh.
Alex went over pretty much everything you need to know. I'm just gonna mention the technical foul, which is a big one since we're, live on the internet, being beamed through space. Anything could happen. And if I'm supposed to be able to hear a player, see a player, if a player is supposed to be moving and they're not, that's a technical foul. And they're gonna lose points and or something else. Which is up to me. Which, if you know me, and if you don't, you're gonna have a good time. Great. I think that's it for me. I need some 6s and 7s in the chat right now as we bring our captains to the screen. Great. Simon, Amelia, happy Friday.
Yay! Thank you to you too.
Yeah.
And also with you.
It was the last week of school. This is great. What a wonderful day. For the coin toss tonight, we are going to have a look off. That's right, an LEWK off. So I'm going to need you both to turn around. When I call your name, you will flip around to the camera and serve the best face that you've got. And the winner will win this coin toss tonight. All right, prepare yourself, breathe in, audience, pick your favorites. And first, we're going to see our reigning champs, Captain Simon. Ooh, he's a bad boy. Okay, and Amelia. Oh, snap. That almost knocked me down. So, obviously, winner of the coin toss tonight are the Reds. Captain Amelia, what game would you like to pick for our first head-to-head?
So, thank you. I see you. Yes, I'd love to do some try that on for size so we can be in our different places of how we be. That made sense in my head, and then I said it.
And that's on period. Screen your team.
All right.
All right, loyal fans. For the game of Try That On for Size, I, of course, need your help. I'm going to need suggestions of activities. Let's think of some activities you would do in the yard, in the park, in the woods. You're visiting a local forest preserve. What are you doing? We're going to take those suggestions, and our players are going to have to mime doing that activity. The initiating player will start. The other player will have to match that activity. I will be watching for how close you're matching. You cannot be doing a totally different activity from your other player. Okay? You can be eliminated for that. The players will have to say that they are doing something that does make sense with the motion that they're doing, but is not the original activity. If there are any repeats or if it doesn't make sense with the motion, they're eliminated. And single elimination, you mess up one time, you're gone. Team with the last player standing wins 5 big coins. Who's gonna go first tonight? Oh, we're already here. Kelly and Dan starting off. All right. So, Alex, what do you see for our first activity?
Oh, well, of course, it's grilling burgers.
Grilling burgers, of course, of course. And we're going to start with winners of the coin toss, the red team. So, Dan, can you start us off with grilling burgers? Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
I'm grilling burgers. Try that on for size.
I'm flipping a coin aggressively. Try that on for size.
I'm turning the power on in Houston. Try that on for size.
I'm giving you a thumbs up, but it's so fast. Try that on for size.
I'm flicking the nose of this little kid. Try that on for size.
Dan! That's called child
his
abuse.
nose.
No, that's called child abuse. Stop it.
What?
We're not doing that.
What?
You get that child back in his nose and you get off my screen. I'm going to need the next player to be Yas Rez. Okay, Louise. Oof. We got some tough competition, Kelly. I hope you're ready. Let's see. Our next activity is going to be remove a tick. And we're going to start with Kelly. Begin.
I'm removing a tick. Try that on for size.
Oh, is this a chip on my shoulder? Try that on for size.
Wanna pop a pimple? Try that on for size.
Wanna feel my shoulder muscle? It's the strongest thing I have. Try that on for size.
Mm-hmm. Yep, me too. Try that on for size.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, did you notice that?
Me too, Kelly. I told you it was going to be tough and you came with me too. Oh, my. Okay, these blue bottoms. And of course it's bottoms because Simon's in charge. Oh, boy. Oh, Lucas. All right.
Hi.
Oh, okay. Lucas versus Luis. Luis, you're gonna start us off with the activity of goat yoga. Players, begin.
I'm doing goat yoga. Try that on for size.
I'm trapped in an ancient temple with a descending ceiling. Try that on for size.
I'm slowly turning into a zombie. Try that on for size.
I'm waking up in the morning when I'm 80 years old. Try that on for size.
I'm a turtle realizing I can't look up. Try that on for size.
I'm being chased by somebody who's very sensitive to movement, so I'm moving very slowly. Try that on for size.
I am a chiropractor day 1. Try that on for size.
I'm doing push-ups in 0 gravity. It's not going great. Try that on for size.
I'm a cat and I'm stretching on the ground. You know what's next? I'm gonna lick something. Try that on for size.
I'm on a bed of nails trying to get 1 wink of sleep. Try that on for size.
I'm gonna do child's pose, but like lazy child's pose.
You're already doing yoga.
What? It's specific.
That was an incredible round, but I'm sorry,
Comedy
Luis.
lies in specificity.
Luis, you have to leave this room.
Child's pose. Is that the one where you take their nose?
But you flick it aggressively and go to jail. Okay. We have Captain Amelia and Lucas. Captain Amelia, you are the last player.
Oh, man.
I know you. I believe in you. I think you can hold it down. We're going to ask Alex to get our next activity, and you're going to start us off.
Oh, 110% Ref Smash. And I would like to see them do the activity of playing a good old-fashioned game of stick.
Alrighty. Begin.
I'm playing stick. Try that on for size.
I'm attempting to use my Nintendo Wii, but it hasn't worked in like 6 years. Try that on for size.
I'm measuring things with just this one thumb. Try that on for size.
I'm changing the channel at my retirement home. Try that on for size.
I'm going back to the 70s and becoming my mama's remote control. Try that on for size.
I'm a rock'em sock'em.
Amelia, I'm so sorry. That was another TV one.
Oh, because oh, man. That happens sometimes.
I gotta call you out. That's 5 points to the bottom.
It's okay.
That brings our score 5-0 in favor of the Blue Bottom.
Oh, God, we lost so fast.
Simon, wow. We didn't even have to do any work, did we?
No. We didn't.
That just shows you're a great captain and an expert at picking a lineup.
Mm-hmm. I also have 1 gun out.
Would you like to pick a team choice game, or would you like the team to go first?
No, we'll go. We can do that.
It's up to you. I mean, you know this better than I do, so I'm completely deferring to you at this point.
Oh gosh, no, I don't know. You're great. You're doing great. We'll play gauging styles.
Gauging styles, amazing. For the game of gauging styles, I don't want to have to say that again. Screw your team.
Okay.
It's difficult to say. Loyal fans, for this game, I'm going to need suggestions of genres, book genres, movie genres, styles of music, categories of podcasts. Throw those in the chat, because our blue team is going to be doing a scene, but at any point during the scene, I can blow my whistle and change the style, and they will have to then do that same scene, but adapt to the new style. So throw those in there. And then, Alex, can you give us a suggestion for something to start the scene with? A location,
absolutely.
Anything you want.
Oh, super fun. What is like a tangential relationship that you have in your own life? Like, there's somebody that I see on the bus every day, and we like acknowledge that we see each other on the bus, but that's all we know about each other. Like, what is another one of those tangential relationships that you have?
Wow, I would never think about that, Alex. That's so interesting. But yeah, they're those people you see, but you don't know them. But you
dog park acquaintances. Dog park acquaintances.
But it's like when your dog really likes someone, you would kind of kill for them, right? Am I right? Anyway.
110%.
All right, players, for this game, your suggestion is dog park acquaintances. Begin.
Someone's feeling feisty today, and it's me.
Yes. I have to say, you're smiling more than you usually do on Monday at 8 a.m.
Well, Bartholomew isn't the only one who got groomed recently. I may be trying to impress someone.
Ooh, you can tell your little bench buddy here anything. Who will I tell? I know no one you know.
We're going to continue on in the style of sci-fi.
I just need to make sure there's no bugs anywhere, both the recording device and the ones that get in your ears and into your brain. One moment.
Well, then it is very unfortunate that you are choosing to confide in me, your loyal park robot. You know I have a microphone.
Captain, I have analyzed our situation, and there appear to be a monitoring device within our generic region.
All right, your new style is unboxing video.
Great, well, why don't you show us that device in just painstaking detail, please?
Yeah. All right, if you insist. Right there where a normal brain would go is where I have a microphone.
Oh boy, that looks like a Series S53.
Your new style is Amish romance.
Oh no, don't show us that. That's too much skin.
I've spent too much time in urban life. I've grown quite immodest.
You've been to Rumspringa.
Buttons.
Hi.
But I'll undo this top one.
Oh, you mustn't. I'm not yet wed.
Western.
You dare try to show me more skin than I would appreciate? Let's go out and duel.
The sheriff of this town do hereby declare a duel. You'll fight 10 paces apart and then we'll fire.
All right, well.
Coffee house jazz.
Babies.
Scooby-Doo, here comes shooting.
That's right. Take your espresso shot and shoot your espresso shot from opposite ends of the coffee house.
Latte. Let me make a move.
Getting steamy in here.
True crime.
But the forensics would give away that a duel took place at the dog park.
Foolish me, my fingerprints are all over this weapon already. I can't use it now, they'll know.
The coffee was the perfect weapon to use. It inflicted third-degree burns and dissolved any evidence that could have been left behind.
But who would have a motive to heat it to 200 degrees?
Yes.
Who? Probably the husband. It's always the husband.
And that's the game! Oh boy, ain't it always the husband?
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, it's
Always.
just facts. If there's a husband, yeah, it's him. No matter how much he doesn't look like him, that's your boy. Anyway, Amelia, you got a chance to get some points now. What would you like to choose as your team choice game to combat that game?
You really stuck to that. I'm not saying that. I respect that.
It's difficult.
Gauging styles. I got you. I get you. Now,
You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it to show me up and be like,
I thought I had to say it to support you. Why does it have to be to show you up? We in one place. We're together in this.
I don't know why you did it. What's your game, girl?
I'm telling you why I did it, to support you. In any case, I love that you said choice. Because everything is about choice. So we are going to play new choice. Because every moment you get to have a new choice in this life. Yes, I am having my Ayanla and I'm done.
Oh, all right. Players. Alex, for the game of new choice, I need a suggestion to get the scene started with. Can you go ahead and ask for that before I explain the game?
Oh, absolutely. May I please get a suggestion from all of our wonderful loyal fans of something that you have been just putting off for a hot minute that truly would just take a minute to do? Like, ooh, I should have gotten a new pair of shoes, but these ones are just so comfortable and worn down. I just think it's not that bad yet,
I
you know?
feel like, and not to challenge you on this, Alex, I feel like that takes more than a minute, but...
Nah, I always go to the bargain section of the DSW and pick whatever chucks are there.
All right, you scroll through the chat. I'm going to explain the game. In the game of New Choice, the players are going to be doing a scene based on the suggestion Alex gets from you all. At any point during the scene, I can, again, blow my whistle, kind of like the last game, but I will say new choice, and the player has to make a new choice of whatever the last thing was that they did, said. I can tell them to make a new motion. I can tell them to make a new voice. I can basically do whatever I want because I have all the power and the muscles. All right.
Got a lot of muscle.
And update to the sketch. The 9:30 match has been canceled. We're all going to Alex's after the show to play stick. Just kidding. Please stick around.
BYO stick.
BYO stick?
BYO stick.
Okay, Alex, what's our suggestion?
I've seen this from a couple of people. We're gonna take renewing your passport.
All right, you're renewing your passport, which I also feel like takes more than a minute, but I don't have a passport, so I don't know. That's just a general feeling that I get. Players, for the game of new choice, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
Bill, I got my new passport.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe it, but the photo of Fozzie Bear that I sent in worked.
They let you put a photo of Fozzie Bear in there.
Look, right here.
Luis, new reaction.
Wait. Are you telling me that you just won the bet?
Yes, look!
Fine. All right.
Pay up!
You know what?
Dan, new gloating motion.
Sucker, pay up.
New one.
I believe this is the 532nd time you owe me money.
And I'm gonna pay you. All right? But I think, what if we do, one more. One size fits all. Like this time, I will give you everything. One more bet. You win, and I will give you everything. I win, and we call it like fair. We're done. We're even.
Luis, new stakes.
All right, so we'll make a new bet. But this time, if you win, you take over my life. And if I win, I take over your life.
So like a literal Freaky Friday if I lose this thing.
Dan, new analogy.
So like a literal trading places with Dan Aykroyd and...
Dan, new analogy.
So you're talking a literal double jeopardy where the stakes are like completely
Yes.
maximum. Get away with it no matter what.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm talking about, like, everyone will believe that you are me or I am you. Shh.
Hey.
Honey,
Amelia, new greeting.
Hey!
Hey! You're back! What up? Hey!
I see by the way you all are interacting right now, because I'm perceptive, that y'all gonna get into some next level mess again. Like that time that you bet on the houseboat and we wound up losing the houseboat.
Amelia, new example.
Like last time when you shaved a zebra and we had a zebra living in our front room that was shaved and looking real wrong for 2 years.
It couldn't have looked that wrong. They still have stripes under the hair.
The petting zoo money we made off that bet.
But the whole house smelled like zebra butt. Zebra butt is not a scent.
Amelia, new smell.
But the whole house smelled like that horrible Glade potpourri thing that's supposed to be attractive smelling but does not smell attractive.
Amelia, new smell.
Like that smell that you get when you go down into the subway in New York City at exactly 9 p.m. at night on a Saturday that's hot, where it smells like a mixture of vomit and pee.
Just like that.
Man, I can't do that again, guys. You have to find a way to stop doing this betting thing.
It's it's just the fact that he wants to prove that he's better than me, and the truth is he's not. It's only been 533 times.
Phil,
I think I can get this.
Phil, I got the bet.
Go.
I got the bet.
Go.
We each have to come up with a bet that will push
bet
her over the edge and leave.
All right, wait. Repeat that.
Louise, new response.
Okay, that was dumb. Something new. Go.
I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone here.
And I'm trying to get a good stone. When you're skipping stones, you might pick a stone up and go, this won't skip, and you put it back down and you pick up a new one. So give me a new skipping stone, bro.
You a new thing.
You know when you're walking down the street and you're just kicking a can, and sometimes you kick a little too hard and you go over the can, so you go back and get the can? Give me a new can, bro!
And that's the game! Guess what? There's a poll in the chat right now because Alex is on his business. So vote for the game that you liked better, the game that made you tee-hee, giggle a little bit more. Was it the new choice from the Yas Reds, or was it that other game from the Bottoms? Go ahead and give that a vote.
And while you're voting, I'm going to make an announcement. The month of July is Loyal Fan Appreciation Month. So the entire month long, we will be airing best ofs. So you can tune in during the month of July to see some of the best of Chicago comedy sports from during all of our time on Twitch. So check that out. Gosh, Rep Smash, what are you doing for the entire month of July?
I'm gonna be watching the
You'll have
best
to get
of.
back at that for 1 second because the Yas Reds have won the poll!
Congratulations. 5 big points to the Yas Reds. Bringing our score to what, Alex?
Oh, our score is now a tied game. This is a barn burner, 5-5.
Ooh, all right. I have my captains to the screen. It's a tie. I'm gonna go back to Simon because I don't know if you were able to see the percentages, but y'all lost by a lot.
Started at the bottoms and still a bottom.
That goes with the zebra butt.
Yeah.
I always root for the underdog, Simon, so I'm gonna let you pick our next head-to-head game.
You know, we're gonna have to place categories probably at this point.
Sounds great. Screen your teams.
Okay.
Oh man, loyal fans. For the game of categories, I need you to throw in suggestions of what. Some of you have been here 142 times. I need suggestions of what. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Say it. I'm waiting. I need suggestions of. No. All of you be quiet. I'm talking to the chat right now. Thank you, Mark Wilder, Elisa Carlson, Amanda Brock. We need suggestions of categories. Something that you can fit a lot of in, like cereals or colors. Categories, like a big old box that says categories on it. And then you can put a bunch of categories in the category box. So I need those.
And they said the perfect metaphor doesn't exist.
Metaphor.
I feel like I'm being heckled by everybody tonight. I don't appreciate it that much.
No, you talk words good.
I can't get you
Anyway,
all.
for the game of categories, the players, I will give them a category, and when I call on them, they will have to name something in said category or box, like there was a perfect analogy. If they don't say something that belongs in that category, they gotta leave the screen. That's it. Single elimination, no second chances, no do-overs. But because it's the game of categories, I can scatter it up. So if the player is doing colors and they say the word blue, I can say to them, which is also, and they will have to tell me something else blue is other than a color, like a mood. And then we'll move on to that category. All right, it looks like we have an enormous amount of categories.
We have amazing categories. Our loyal fans are so talented at giving us suggestions.
That I told you I didn't even have to finish the phrase. There was just an internet delay and I just had to wait for it to show up in the chat. They know what we needed. I didn't even need to explain it with my perfect analogy, but I did that out of the goodness because my words are so good. It's a gift every time I speak. Anyway, Alex,
you award yourself points for how good you are to everyone?
I am too humble to do this.
Okay.
What's our first category, Alex?
Yes. Our first category of the evening. We're going to get things started off on a real fun one. Fruits from Sydney Prescott's. Fruits.
All righty. That's what we started out with on Pride. We're going to start with Luis.
Apple.
Lucas.
Dragon fruit.
Amelia.
Soursop.
Kelly.
Pomegranate.
Dan.
Starfruit.
Simon.
Just a little blueberry.
Which is also
The character in Willy Wonka?
Lucas.
The Oompa Loompas.
Amelia.
Willy Wonka.
Kelly.
Veruca salt.
Which is also
A kind of seasoning.
Is there a Veruca salt? I don't think so. I do not think there's Himalayan sea salt. I've never seen a Veruca salt.
Veruca is from a specific part of Spain.
Sure.
Oh.
Sure. Kelly, leave my screen. Okay, moving on. Our next category is going to be U.S. capitals. So I hope you all are up on your geography, and we're going to start with Simon.
Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Dan.
Albany, New York.
No.
Lucas.
Boise, Idaho.
Amelia.
Albuquerque.
Luis.
Columbus, Ohio.
Simon.
Springfield, Illinois.
Dan.
Montpelier, Vermont.
Amelia. I'm sorry, Amelia.
True.
Fresno.
I don't think that's a capital one. 2. Great. Amelia, we'll see you in the next game. Okay. Alex.
Yeah.
Go ahead and grab our next category.
Absolutely. You know what? This is a fun one. Types of birds.
Types of birds.
Types of birds.
Okay, there's a word for that. I think this ornithologist, we gotta meet ornithologist
Yeah.
on the screen right now. I hope so. We're gonna start with Lucas.
A tit.
Luis.
Ooh, a flightless bird.
Simon.
A blue-footed booby?
Lady Bird Johnson.
Ah!
Dan.
That was her nickname. She is a bird.
No, she's a human being and a first lady at that.
Bird was a term German for a woman in the 60s.
Welcome to 2021, buddy.
Ooh, you calling this tight, girl?
Oh boy!
Alrighty, we're down to 2 blue players and just Luis holding it down on the red.
You got this, Louise!
This is a category for players of a certain age. We're gonna go with Looney Tunes characters, and we're gonna start with Simon.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny himself.
Lucas.
Daffy Duck.
Simon.
The Tasmanian Devil.
Lucas.
Marvin the Martian.
Simon.
The Roadrunner.
Lucas.
Wile E. Coyote.
Simon.
Elmer Fudd.
Lucas.
Donald Duck.
Lucas.
That's real. Who else is there?
Oh, Lucas, I'm so sorry. You're out of time. You'll have to leave the screen. Oh.
Here's the best part about that. I didn't really hear the category. I figured cartoon characters.
That's amazing. All right, at least one final player on each side. Our final category not final category because we might category it over somewhere else, but the final category we're going to start with is spices and herbs, because y'all will say time and people in the chat will lose their minds. So it's herbs and spices. Players for the game of categories. Final round. 5 big points on the line. Are you ready?
Yes.
Luis, begin.
Time.
Simon.
Oregano.
Luis.
Ooh, paprika.
Simon.
Basil.
Which is also
A fancy British man's name.
Luis.
Rupert Everett.
Simon.
Headley.
Luis.
Sir Charles Higginbotham.
Luis.
Ooh, Albert P. Pennyworth.
Simon.
Frampton James.
Luis.
Charles Dickens.
Which is also
my high school nickname.
Simon.
Ghost.
Little one.
Simon.
Oh no, I don't know. I can't say anymore.
I don't think any of our nicknames were family friendly.
That's the game. It's 5 points. That's it. Oh no. Oh, is this for myself?
That's your category box.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to put it on my desk. Thank God.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing.
Oh, thank you for my box, Jeez.
Oh, I get that game now. Let's do it again.
Already won it.
Yeah, but now I have a visual.
Okay. All right. Oh. Alex, let's go ahead and grab a scoring update.
Absolutely. The score right now is 5 for the Blue Bottoms. But the Yas Reds are in the lead with 10.
Amazing. Incredible. I have my captains on the screen. It's still anybody's game because I'm about to challenge these captains to the hardest game that we have here at Comedysportz. and that is the game of 6 things. For the game of 6 things, captains, you will have to send one of your players out of the room. Who are you going to send, Amelia?
Luis will be doing the stuff, the guessing thing.
That's good. I think Luis needs some time.
I'm off to the box.
And Simon.
We'll be fielding our top bottom Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye, Kelly. All right.
I didn't do this, by the way. I did not.
I feel like you I feel like you did. Okay. All right, loyal fans, for the game of 6 things, Alex got some suggestions from you at the top of the show. They're here on the screen right now, and I just need to make this great. Okay. We are our players are going to have to guess these activities based on clues given to them by their teammates, but it's not going to be a regular activity. We're gonna give some suggestions to you. We're gonna use them to switch it up and make this a little bit more difficult. So the first thing is doing tie-dye, and we're going to replace the T-shirt with a place you know exists but have never seen, and a fun accessory like a hat pin or a brooch. Throw those into the chat, and please, just any nouns that struck you throughout the day, any noun that you feel like you don't hear enough of. It's your favorite, but nobody uses it anymore because it's 16th century Gaelic. Throw that in the chat, and we're gonna use these. Let's see. So, all right, we're doing tie-dye, but the T-shirt is Halloween candy, and the dye is a fake plant. And Alex, I'm going to throw it to you to get some replacements for number 2.
And I accept that toss from you. I would like you to toss in the chat a location that is so incredibly dangerous. As generic or specific as you'd like it to be, but a location that is incredibly dangerous. And I would also like you to throw in something that you cannot pick up one-handed, that if you were to pick it up, you need to use 2 hands and lift from the legs. So just go ahead and toss those in there, because my activity is hopscotch. And let me tell you what, we are doing hopscotch. Oh boy. Yeah, we're doing hopscotch in Jurassic Park. That's our location. And, ooh, you know what? The stone that you throw to, like, figure out where you're gonna hop to, your hopscotching stone, is replaced with a sinkhole. So we're doing it in Jurassic Park, and your hopscotch stone is a sinkhole. Great. So I'm gonna ultimate frisbee it back over to you, Ref Smash.
Ooh, receive. Thank you so much for that great serve, Alex. Our next activity is being an umpire, but the batter is not a batter. The batter is a corset, and we need that language. The language is important. A corset, not a waist trainer, not a whatever. There's a million things they call it, but it is a corset. And then the ball that the umpire's keeping an eye on is going to be a jigsaw puzzle. Back to you, Alex.
It's just in. I need every single person in the chat right now to go ahead and put in your favorite suggestion of something that does not move, even a little bit. Something that stays still, factoring in the rotation of the Earth, however semantic you want to get about it, but something that doesn't move. And I would also like you to please throw in your favorite. Oh, you know what? No, who's your mom's favorite actor? My mom's favorite actor is Bill Paxton. So keep that in mind. My mom's favorite actor is Bill Paxton. your mom's favorite actor might. Oh, these are all super fun. Okay, so we're doing jousting, but you're not jousting with a lance. No, that would be ridiculous. Your jousting lance, of course, is the sun. And you're not jousting against Heath Ledger from the classic film A Knight's Tale, nor are you jousting against Rufus Sewell from a classic A Knight's Tale. No, you are jousting against, there's another one I've seen. You know what? Actually, honestly, you're jousting against the statue of David. With the sun. I know that's not an actor, but I might use actor for something else.
Okay.
Yeah, back to you.
For writing fan fiction, your computer that you're writing the fan fiction on is going to be Angela Bassett. Period. That's for dang sure. And then your protagonist in your fan fiction is going to be horsey sauce.
What?
From Arby's.
Oh. Okay.
Horsey sauce. That's something that we don't talk about Arby's nearly enough.
We do when Remley's on screen.
Oh man. Object number 6. Can you do me a favor and toss in something that you still have from your childhood that holds a lot of sentimental value to you? Like I still have this Velociraptor toy that my mom got me when I was 3, and it's come with me to every apartment I've had in Chicago. But what's something like that you have? And while we're doing that, we're going to talk about candle making. The wax, I saw this in the chat earlier, the wax that you're making the candle out of is Roller Coaster Tycoon. And you are making the candle for a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Roller Coaster Tycoon was my jam.
Roller Coaster Tycoon and The Sims, hours wasted.
I was a little computer gamer nerd. Loved a good computer game.
They were so much fun. Oh my gosh.
Oh, righty, we're here. We're back with my box. I don't know who I love more, my little box or my little Alex.
I can fit inside the box. That's all I can.
Stay out of my box.
Okay.
I catch you in my box, Alex. Like, I got love for you, but it's on and popping. All right. Okay. We're going to get our players out of the room, back into the room. For the game of 6 things, as I said before, they're going to have to guess these activities and the replacements that we got from you loyal fans, but they will not be able to just speak understandable words like I have definitely been doing this entire evening. They will only be allowed to speak in gibberish and use mime. And there will be some support from behind the camera from our amazing musical accompaniment, Brian Mira, and they will have 90 seconds to guess the thing and the replacement. If they do not get it, the other team's player will have a chance to steal and get all those points. The first 4 are worth 5 points each, so that's 20 points up for grabs, and then the last 2 are worth 10 points each. So it is truly anybody's game. I need my first team, my blue bottoms, to the screen immediately to begin the game of 6 things. Alrighty, Kelly, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, players, for the game of 6 things, 90 seconds on the clock. Begin.
Is a foop, guys, is a foop, is a squish, squish, squish.
Oh, wow!
Guys, yeah.
Is it about? Is it? Whoa! Yeah, it's about. Is it possible? As a.
1 minute.
What's the bar? As a. As a. Ding dong! Batete! Is it?
It's about,
Oh, is it? What's it? Oh, as about that. Oh, that's about.
oh, it's about,
Yeah, that's about. Yeah, that's.
A sploosh, 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 sploosh. Is is
30 seconds.
Foom. A foom, a foom, 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 foom. A floop, 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 floop. Is just a scoop, scoop, a flump, a boing, hum, is a boing.
it's about, ooh.
Is
10, 9,
it's just
8, 7, 5, 6
All
seconds
right,
left.
Kelly. What are you doing?
I think I'm tie-dyeing a shirt, and instead of the shirt, it is delivery, like Grubhub food. It's food delivered to me. And then instead of the paint, it is a bowl. Just a bowl.
Oh, just a bowl, just like a meh, like a bowl.
Like a bowl.
All right. You do have the activity correct. Your T-shirt is incorrect, and your other one is incorrect.
Okay.
Right? But you still have 6 seconds, so you got
I
this.
can do it.
Go.
is a
Oh, it's good. Yeah. Okay, skin pick. Okay, let's go.
And that is time. No more clue giving.
Okay.
At the bottoms. Kelly, what is it?
Okay, so I'm tie-dyeing a shirt, and instead of the t-shirt, it's a trick-or-treater. And instead of the paint, it is something to do with the Willy Wonka theme. I think it's candy.
Okay. That's incorrect. Luis now has a chance to steal.
Alright, I am tie-dyeing a shirt, but the shirt itself is candy, and then the paint that I tie-dye with, it's not a specific plant, it's just plants.
I'm sorry, that was very, very close. Very impressive, but you were doing tie-dye. The t-shirt was specifically Halloween candy, and not the paint, but the dye was a fake plant. It makes so much sense now, right? Like just a bowl. Yeah, it's just a bowl. It's not a real plant in there. All right, we need our Yas Reds to the screen. And 90 seconds on the clock. Go.
Sinkalapa sonkati. Sankalapa. Alaha sinkalapa lakatika.
Basketball. Basketball. Scubaska. Basketball.
Soka sinkalapa. Asapa lakati.
Whoa!
Asapa lakati. Sampalo taka.
30 seconds.
All right, Luis. You have 27 seconds left on the clock. What are you doing?
All right, I am playing hopscotch, but I'm not just playing hopscotch outside. I'm playing hopscotch specifically at Jurassic Park. And my skipping stone is the Grand Canyon.
Oh, very, very close.
Well, that's what they gave me.
Your activity is correct, and you are in Jurassic Park, but your rock or stone is incorrect. We need you to fix that replacement. 7 seconds, starting now.
Hello?
Upon kata.
Siapa?
Oh.
All right, we got 12 seconds left on the clock. Luis, can you give it to me?
Yes, I'm playing hopscotch at Jurassic Park, but my stone is a deep precipice.
It is, which is also known as you have 12 seconds to clean it up. Starting now. Seconds, 3 seconds left on the clock. Just tell me what your stone is.
It's a sinkhole.
That is correct. That's great. All right.
Yay! I'm in the box. I took the clues, I put them in the box, and now the box is out. Let's do this.
Out of the box. Out of the box.
This is the 7:30.
You wouldn't know it.
I'm starting to think I'm the problem.
No, never.
You're the solution.
That's what I do.
Reaction of our producer to me saying I'm the problem hurts my feelings. All right, Blue Bottoms, you're up. 90 seconds on the clock.
Hey, it's going on. Da 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 da. Oh! What's that? What's about?
I skip it for who it is?
Oh, no, it's about tweet. Over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're the man. Yeah.
It's a wonderful. It's a food bit. Wow. It's a food. It's a fool. It's a fool.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's a fly.
It's about what? It's about Phew! It's about ting. Oh, has a oh, it's about as a oh, it's about oh, it's about oh, it's about
Seconds. 9, 8, 7.
It's about 2,
5.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, we're stopping the clock at 4 seconds. Kelly, what are you doing?
I am umping a baseball game. And instead of the ball player, it was a corset. And then instead of a baseball, it was it was Scotch tape.
You're in the area. You are being an ump. Your batter is a corset. Your ball is not tape.
Okay.
And we have, I believe I said 4 seconds.
Okay, got it.
Go.
And it was about all right, shaker. Oh, that's about it. Huh? Oh, that tick. Hey!
All right, Kelly.
All right.
Just tell me what the ball is.
I think the baseball is a collage.
I won't say that. Oh, that was. We were all rooting for you, Kelly. Luis.
I think the baseball is a jigsaw puzzle.
What? That's correct. 5 more points to the Yes Reds. Alex, we need a scoring update. Too much has been.
Absolutely. The score as it stands right now is 15 in favor of the Yas Reds. Wait, hold on. Nope, the score has changed. You know what? I'm going to start with the blue team. It is 5 for the Blue Bottoms, and it is 20 for the Yas Reds.
Where were the most comfortable?
I mean,
But it's so
blue
strong.
team can still get 20 points in the next 2. So
Oh boy.
True, it's still anybody's game.
it is. All right, so I have the Yas Reds on the screen. Luis, calm your body down.
Never! This box is endless!
90 seconds begin.
Clangity clang! Tinkle, 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 tinkle. Tinkle, tinkle, spell out.
Oh, sukunk,
Ensemble la tinka punka tapa. Ligato, ligato. Tinka po. Tinka the tubula, tinka the ta ta. Shingle mo son pataka la ti. Alright.
21 seconds left.
Go ahead, Luis.
I am jousting.
Okay.
My jousting stick, it's the sun. And the person I'm jousting against, it's Orville Wright.
Oh, Luis. Okay. You are jousting. Your lance is the sun. The person you're against is not Orville Wright.
Are you sure? Because that's what they gave me.
I'm about my business, Luis. I know. Calm down.
Never. The box is endless.
All right. You do have some time to go ahead and clean it up. Are you ready?
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Go.
Oh, Captain. Oh, Tumbarata? I can't. Oh, Sumpalikata?
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's time. A super leaky time. All right, Luis, give me the whole thing.
Alright. I am jousting. My jousting stick is the sun. And the person I'm jousting against is an old Greek statue.
I mean, that is technically correct. You are jousting. The lance is the sun, but who you're versus, I'm sorry, I can't. It's too giving to me. I'm gonna have to go over to Kelly.
Yes! Okay, jousting 6 sun, and then the person that you're jousting against is the statue of David.
That's correct. 5
Yes!
Woo!
I couldn't decide between David or the Venus de Milo.
Oh, because
Yeah. Box.
Alex, what's the new score?
Ref smash. There is a 10-point difference. It is the Blue Bottoms with 10, and the Blue Bottoms with 10, and the Yas Reds with 20. Again, anybody's game.
Anybody's game. All right, we got our Blue Bottoms back on the screen. Kelly, you're up for thing 5. This is a 10-point round. 90 seconds on the clock. Begin.
Is
as a tick as a whoop as a whoo. Oh, Shiva. Azaba. Oh, Azaba. Azaba. Oh, it's a palm. Let's hear. Oh! Ozaba. 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 Tick, 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 tick. Oh, Azaba. Ozaba. Azaba. Azaba.
Skip it. Skip. And gumbo.
Yeah, Azaba. Azaba. Azaba.
Yeah.
It's a fool. Out of that, a fool. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. A fum. It's a good god. Is a foo. A foo. Is a.
Time.
Is a foo.
I'll be hilarious immediately, or I will take away points. Okay, Kelly, give me the whole thing.
I think I'm writing fan fiction, and instead of the book, it is a Hollywood director, and instead of the fan itself, it is Arby's beef.
Oh, Kelly.
So good.
Kelly, my darling, my dear, you are so close. And I wish I could just hug you right now because, you're just so close. If I gave you 7 more seconds to hit it. But I can't do that because Ref Smash is nothing else but fair. And we've got to give it over to Luis to guess.
I think.
Oh, God.
Was it Arby's horsey sauce?
No, I need the whole thing.
Oh.
Whole thing.
Oh, I am, oh crap! What's the thing? No, the box is getting wet!
Yes, forget.
A common problem. A common.
3 seconds.
Yeah, no, I forgot the thing, so let's just.
Okay, if I thought Kelly would give it, I would give her another guess just to replace your guess because
Never mind.
you were writing fan fiction.
That's what it was.
Computer that you were writing the fan fiction on was none other than the icon, the legend, Angela Bassett. And the protagonist of the fan fiction was Arby's horsey sauce. Yes, correct about that. So it's our final round. We've got our Yas Reds on the screen in this 10-point round that Kelly can still steal, and just to make them feel bad, she can steal it. So 90 seconds on the clock starts now.
Drip. He's got my tick tick.
Clang, or sunka tupa.
Skip it. Hoot. Abat, skaba baba. Abat skaba. What?
30 seconds.
Obaska.
Alrighty. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I thought you were doing.
I think there's one more, isn't it?
Yeah, there's
Yes,
one more.
we're giving you time back. Go.
Oh,
10 seconds.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
All right, Luis, I know you got it. So go ahead.
I'm old school making candles. But you know what I'm making candles out of? I'm making it out of a roller coaster of emotions, and then I'm giving the candles to baby radishes.
Oh my goodness of life.
I would like my points in 1s and 5s.
Fit in the box easier that way.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. You know what? That's not correct, Luis, but that is what they gave you. I will.
That is, thank you. That is what I saw.
Kelly, can you steal? If you can steal, I'll throw an extra 10 points in.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're making candles. I know that. What we're making candles out of is a roller coaster, and then who we're giving the candles to is baby carrots, is what I saw.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kelly. That's incorrect. You were making candles. The wax was that old favorite roller coaster tycoon, and you were making the candles for a Cabbage Patch Kid. So, Alex, what's our final score?
The final score, the Blue Bottoms with 10, but the Yas Reds run away with it with 20. They are your winning team this evening. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you all so much for joining us. Please remember there is a 9:30 show tonight. If you are coming over to my place, remember it is BYO Stick. So thank you so much. Let's give it up for your teams tonight. Your losing team, the Blue Bottoms. We had Kelly Stike, Lucas Colon from Comedysportz Buffalo, and your captain of the Blue Bottoms, Simon Collier. Then your winning team was from Comedysportz Buffalo, Dan Zuba, Luis Cortez, and your captain from Comedysportz New York City is Captain Amelia Fowler. Your referee this evening, she says words good. It is Smash. And one more time, a round of applause for our MD, Brian Mira, our stage manager this evening, Jason Geis. Once again, please stick around for Pride Weekend. There's a show at 9:30. There are shows all weekend long. Please, you can also take classes with us. All that information is going to be right there in the chat. But until then, please come back. Give us more suggestions. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your acquaintances. We will see you next time. Have a good night. I am Alex. I have been your announcer. Bye.
CSE D&I Talks features the use of adult language and discussion of serious topics that may be new for certain viewers. Please be advised.
All right, welcome back everyone to another episode of Comedysportz Chicago's D&I Talks with your host, me, Luis Cortez, a longtime Comedysportz player and now Chicago's Director of Diversity and Inclusion. Now, we started the show a few months back, not only to introduce you to our ensembles, but also to introduce you to their stories and their experiences within not just the Comedysportz world, but the improv world in general. But now we're starting to move out of not just the one-on-ones, but also, as you can see, I'm starting to bring a mighty collection of our improvisers together, and we're trying to attack certain topics as a group, and start to move away from, not move away, but spread out from the one-on-ones, and actually start engaging as a group. And so today, as you can see, I have a mighty group with me today, and let me introduce them all. one by one. Let me start with a member of our rec league. He is a member of the team Unreal. It is Aaron Paulson with us today. We also have another member of our rec league with us. They are a member of the team 8-7 Central. Please welcome Thomas P. Clune. And of course, a member of our main ensemble with us today, we have Kelsey Myers. Hello, everyone. How we doing?
So good. Hi, thank you.
Awesome. So I'm really glad you're all here today. As we are now in the middle of Pride Month, as we are also, we're getting out there, we're celebrating. But I think now is also a good time to attack a lot of themes and ideas that I think we've always kind of like talked in small bunches here and there, like in the green room or, after a show or something like that. But now I really want to start talking more publicly about these sort of things. And one of the things I want to talk about today are the idea of stereotypes. Stereotypes on stage, whether they are presented, at you or whether you are asked to play them because of how you present yourself or, however the idea of stereotypes presents itself within your improv experiences is kind of what I want to attack today. Because I think, before I go into any of my thoughts, let me just go ahead and first things first, before we go deep into this, why don't we go around the circle and tell me when it was how long it's been since you've been involved in Comedysportz, like kind of how you started coming in, whether it be through classes or you auditioned in or whatever. Let me start with Aaron.
Hi, yes. I took some the advanced classes at Comedysportz. I was able to take level 1 and 3 sessions of level 2 before everything shut down due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So I am relatively, even though I've been with Comedysportz for a year and a half, I still feel relatively new to it. And I have been with Rec League since they did their online auditions last summer, I think.
Okay, cool. Let's go to Thomas.
I started out as an intern 5 years ago, and then have held various different positions and done different things throughout all of Comedysportz Chicago.
Yeah, I think you and I kind of came into the picture around the same time, because I popped in around like May of 2016 or something like that.
Yeah.
We can talk about that later.
I'm pretty sure I took your spot on Chimera when you got on the ensemble.
How dare you? Kelsey.
I lose track of the year. I think 2016, 2017, I started doing Rec League now is what it's called, Rec League, and did that for a couple years and then did minor league for a year. And then got on the ensemble, this last fall. So, hey, here we are. Happy to be here.
Awesome. Great. So let me toss it over to y'all in regards to the setup of today's discussion. Any initial thoughts to kick us off?
I'll kick us off.
There you go.
I think a lot of the stereotypes of things that we see happening on stage tend to be things that are happening off stage that are gone unchecked, or that people are not talking about off stage when the problematic things happen, and then they appear on stage. And that's kind of just by the nature of things, of how things are reduced to an instant or a moment in the few minutes that you have that scene. And then it's even more difficult, I think, to talk about them afterwards if it's been going on and a consistent thing that has not been addressed for a long time. Talking about it in the middle of an art form when it's intertwined with real life stereotypes, it becomes a thing that's harder to address.
As I have more and more of these discussions, that specific idea presents itself over and over and over, which is just the idea of, because we don't talk about it, when it does present itself, we don't know what to do. So, most of us just kind of freeze in that moment because how do we handle this?
Yeah.
We don't talk about it.
On stage too, our responses must be limited for a theater that is all ages as well, because some reaction might be to be, swear word that's rude in the middle of a scene. When I come from Vermont, and I did comedy over there as well, and it has happened before where somebody said something that was not great, like in a jam or whatever, and you can throw out the yes and for a little bit and react sort of honestly, and sometimes that includes things that wouldn't work maybe in an all ages show, so there's extra restraints as well.
So you think the fact that this is an all-ages show limits how you can respond to these sort of things?
Well, maybe, I mean, it has happened on stage before where somebody did something to me that I didn't appreciate, and I was able to, within the scene, express myself in a way that might have included bad words or you name it. So just having a little more tact might, happen. It might have to happen here.
I'm just like one of those people where like most of my improv training is just like I took classes and still do like workshops and stuff, but like a lot of my improv is very much like, what would a conversation in real life, if this were real, but it's all fake, which is another reason why stereotypes in improv are garbage, because none of this is real. Mm-hmm. It's like just my initial reaction, and like I've had countless times where people put me in very inappropriate stereotypes. And I just like, the minute you do that, that person does not care about being appropriate or being kind or being respectful. And so I'm not going to like cuss them out because like, we don't need that, but I want to so bad. But I'm always just like, oh, if you're going to play that game, I'm going to say something back, and I'm not going to allow that to happen, because if I don't, that rest of that improv set, it's going to be so sticky and gross. And it's that sweet spot and balance of finding a way to be like smart and also like, hey, I'm not trying to derail this scene, but like, how can I in an improv vocab, like find the game of making it so like, oh, this is a joke, but like afterwards I'm going to talk to you like, mm-hmm. Don't ever do that again. But I always like to say, hey, you want to play that game with me? Like, game on. Like, I'll end it really quick.
And I think what a lot of, at least for me, what this comes down to is that in all of our improv training, we're designed to focus in and be present in that moment. And when we experience stereotypes, particularly negative stereotypes that are addressed at something that is so personal as our identity, it takes us out of that moment, even for an instance, and no longer allows us the opportunity to continue to improvise. We have to go and have that dual action of, I need to handle this as a human being, and I need to handle this as an improviser. And you're literally splitting your brain into two different spots, trying to figure out what is the safest path in that very particular moment, and what is the most appropriate path as an improviser to continue on doing the performance that you're doing, so that we can have this very real conversation at a later date, even if it's immediately after the show, if that's what's a necessary thing to have happen. But the fact that we have to pull ourselves out to kind of balance that point on what is the most appropriate thing that we can do to say removes us from actually doing the best improv that we can do because of this negative stereotype that has been addressed or just bestowed upon us without our consent.
I would even almost argue that when something like that happens, it pushes you out of your focus. Mm-hmm. I think there are things that can kind of like pull you out, but this is a push.
Your fight or flight kicks in, and you're like, "Oh my God, what do I do?"
And like the way you describe it, like it is an advanced improv move to have to like, I need to pull myself back into focus, react to what just happened, respond to what just happened, and also do it in such a way that you understand that what just happened was not okay, but not derail what's happening. And remember that we're going to talk about this later, and still be able to go, ta-da, at the end of that. And it's just like, that is, I mean, we're balancing enough without feeling like I have to watch out for those sort of like the sort of moves and how I'm going to respond to them, so that it doesn't hurt your feelings.
Yeah, and I
hopefully
think that.
Sorry, go ahead, Kelsey.
No, I was just gonna say that's like I think the biggest dangers of learning improv and learning what yes and is you are taught from the very beginning to accept whatever you are given and then to add on to it. But when you are given something that's inappropriate, it took me a really long time to learn it's not accepting like how do I word this? It took me a long time to realize it's not like, yes, that is so true, or more so of just being like, nope, that is a reality that we live in, but you can add on something else as well. That's not necessarily, you don't have to agree to everything or say, you can say no. You can say no, but yes, the way they teach you yes and is so much like, you have to accept this and you don't have time to. But I think that's what makes, a good improviser and more importantly, a good human is learning how to be like, I didn't like that. And let's escalate that and talk about that and make it so it's fun for everyone, including the audience who's like, what the hell just happened?
Why do you think people feel comfortable throwing these sort of stereotypes around, like on stage? Like why do you think this happens?
How long do we have?
I mean, I'd love to hear. Because each and every single one of you reacted to that. I mean, there was general like shifty shift in every screen. I will play that back so people see it. Why do you think people feel comfortable throwing these sort of stereotypes around, like on stage? Like what? Why? But Aaron, go for it.
Well, I can speak to just myself and the stereotypes that are thrust upon me because I'm a more like effeminate presenting gay man. I feel like oftentimes I'm perceived as being game for something really like sometimes like sexual, that people will come up to me and touch me in ways that are not cool because they're like, oh, look at him, he loves it. And I feel like the reason people might do that is maybe back in Vermont, there just aren't a ton of people that move around like me on stage or something. But to have people who are on stage improvising so openly and loudly feels like something maybe new that somebody who's not within that community can like interact with and like test things out on. And so that might be why they do it. It also could just be bigotry that they haven't checked and haven't realized that they're just letting it drop out of their mouths. Yeah, there's many sides to it.
Kelsey?
I always say, your insecurities are not my problem, and insecurities always speak louder than words. And when people's egos are threatened and their intelligence are threatened, they want to hurt people immediately. And similar to what Thomas was saying, when that's not checked in the real world, and that like, oh, I don't need to improve anymore, I'm already here, and then that gets threatened in an improv sense, and then you add the pressure and excitement of performing, it just projects onto everyone that is around them. And I say it again for the people at home, your insecurities are not my problem. Leave that at the door. I do not have time to hurt other people because, I don't know any better, or I refuse to learn or grow more. Like, that's so gross, to put it lightly. So I think it's a big of like insecurity, like people just lack intelligence, and it's gone unchecked for so long that they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know that it's not an excuse, but they just don't even know they're being jerks.
I mean, that is so very true. Personally, I can think back to like, because I don't even know how to even explain it, but I was different. I wish I had the words for it, but something made everyone seem like, what's up with this guy? But whatever it was, it caused people to emasculate me. And my reaction to that was to like bro up and react in a what now I look back in a really negative way, trying to prove how manly I was, and that spilled onto the stage with how I played. And like Thomas said, like it goes unchecked because we don't talk about it. And as you were saying, Kelsey, like, so I was just like, this must be okay. Everyone seems okay with this. No one's saying anything. So full steam ahead. Like it led to some bad behavior. It was not healthy for me to go that unchecked. Once finally people started like, hey, is when I was like, oh, shit. Okay. I gotta be a good person.
Yeah. You like overcorrected in the wrong direction by like kind of being that bad improviser who overexerted themselves over others.
I overcorrected so hard. It like embarrassingly hard.
Yeah, and I think there comes like a time too, like being secure in yourself. And I think the person I am today is a lot different than the person I was when I first started improv, even a year ago. And it's going to be different than the person I will be tomorrow or a year from now. And I think being secure in yourself and who you are and who your identity is, and even knowing that that might change in an hour, in a day, in a year, but just being secure in that. And then also understanding that like other people are on their journey too, it shows. And I try my hardest not to put people into stereotypes because I know what that feels like to be in an improv scene and be like, well, as the doctor, and have some cis man look at me and be like, you're not a doctor, you're a nurse and you know it. And be like, what the fuck? Like, why would, no. But now, you know, that made me, it still makes me mad, but I love when that happens now because then I get to be like, oops, oops, I'm going to drag you and it's going to be great. But I just, it sucks. And I'm sure hopefully I have never put someone in that situation, but like, I'm not perfect either. And like you said, Luis, it's like when have those moments of like, I have to fill in the shoes that other people expect of me, that insecurity just comes off and it's just like, oh, it just digs a hole. It's terrible.
And it's funny because when you really think about it, you're you're definitely limiting yourself when you play with just what you're seeing in front of you. It's like, this person could be anything and everything in the whole wide world. That's why we do this. And you decide to just like, this is a woman can't be a doctor. It's like, really, man? You could have gone with dragons and you went with that.
That's what I'm saying, is this is make-believe. Nothing is real. And you're a talking dog and we've got like a baby hydra in the corner and I can't be a doctor because I'm a woman.
It's
like
gonna be at least semi-realistic. Come on.
I mean, I was at one point, sure. But I think that also goes back into like a lot of representation in theater, in art, and performing in general is very cis, is very straight, is very white, is very like, you look at it and so people are used to performing with other people that are like white or cis or straight, and a lot of men are, and it's just like, if you don't have representation in there, people like they freak out. And it's like, you have to diversify your friend groups and your professional settings and the movies you watch and the people you support on the internet. Like, you have to just do better because that will show in your everyday life, in your improv life. And we're all getting better at it. We're all doing what we can, but it's like, you know, some people it's like, come on, get up to speed.
I mean, there was definitely a time where I would lean into it just because I was like, all right, I guess, like, for the bit, but it never felt good.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a while for me to eventually, like, work up the confidence on stage to be able to be like, no, we're not doing that. And I think Comedysportz allowed me a little bit more freedom in that because it's so like broken up and like, here's a game here and here's a game here and here's a game here. So in those times where that would present itself to me, it was easy to just before the scene, oh, we're gonna blah blah blah. No, we're not gonna do that. Oh, okay. Like, we're gonna do this, because I wouldn't just throw that out and just stare and be quiet. I'd be like, what about this? Like, let me give you an alternative so we're not all just deer in headlights. But not everyone has that freedom. So how do people protect themselves from that without having to, like, make themselves the punching bag?
I don't think there's necessarily a best or a good answer to that particular kind of question. I think there are good paths to go, but I think it's still, especially in the performance or even all art form world that we do, it's so dynamic that everything is changing and our best practices are being altered all the time on how we even approach not just this type of stereotype topic, but through all of diversity and how we handle about all different kind of things that were very standardized in like the 90s and early 2000s and are just like, oh, that was really terrible the way that we handled all of things. Some theaters used to specifically have exercises where you would kind of look at a person and describe what kind of character they would be based off of what they look like, which is always terrible. IO specifically they wanted you separated by the gender of which you were assigned at birth in classes as part of their curriculum. And like, if anyone called them out on that, they would not go and budge or move. And when you're the only representation of that kind of person in the room and there is no diversity except for a single person, then there's no diversity. Because if that person isn't supported when they're spoken out against this type of thing, then you don't have any kind of weight or any kind of power to make any impact or change, or to go and grow and be any kind of thing of which is welcoming to the only people except the people who have power and control. And you have to be the people who are underrepresented groups and the people who are the recipient of those kind of underrepresented people and people who are experiencing that trauma is really what it is. It needs to be the people who take the power, who take the power within the groups to stand up and say, hey, this is negatively impacting us. Now, if that theater, that organization, that teacher, anything else doesn't want to do anything about it, then you probably shouldn't be there because they're never going to change and listen. Like, there may be a time in the future that it's going to be different, but that's not your responsibility to do so. It's up to a larger organization. The people in power need to go and relinquish that power. And the only way that they're going to be doing it is the people who don't have that power, or the oppressed people, are going to be able to take it away from them.
Well, hello there. It's good to see you. Whoop! It's officially summer. Isn't that nice? We did it. We did it together. It's nice to take a break. Which leads me to the reason I'm here. Me, the director of digital content for CSEN Chicago and Comedysportz Chicago, Rai. I'm here to tell you that after a whirlwind of a year and our live in-person reopening just around the corner, more on that coming soon, our team has decided to take a break from our live Twitch shows for the month of July in order to prep for our in-person reopening and to give our teams and players and directors a much-needed break and a chance to soak in the sun after a year and a half of quarantine. Oh, so excited. But don't worry, because we have something very, very special in store for you, our loyal fans, barn burners, and everyone else. July is now officially Fan Appreciation Month. That's right. And for Fan Appreciation Month, we have put together 5 weekends worth of amazing content for you. We will be airing every Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Central, best of shows for you. That's right, we have compiled some of your favorite scenes, songs, games, amazing moments, insane moments. They're all going to be packed in there for you because you inspired it all with your suggestions, your inspiration, and your joy. So we want to give back to you and celebrate this together. So again, that's every Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. on CSCN Chicago, right here on Twitch. It's going to be amazing. Now, you're not going to be alone because some of us in the ensemble will be hopping in the chat to share in this look back on our amazing time on Twitch together. So please join us. It's going to be awesome. Fear not, my good friends, because come August, we'll be right back here doing live shows again. So join us. Best ofs, best of us, best of you, together making magic happen. And if you happen to be in Chicago, why don't you catch us at Pingtom Memorial Park for some in-person hilarity on July 10th at 4 p.m. Live comedy. Insane! Now with that, I'm going to go catch some sun and maybe take a walk on this beach here because I've got plans to meet a dog today. Bloop! Do need to apply more sunscreen though. I am burning up. It is hot. I mean, I suppose that's normal seasonably, but I'm toasty. It's good.
Whoa! Hey everybody out there! Welcome to CSEN and welcome to an entire month of Pride activity. That's right! All June you're going to be seeing LGBTQIA+ acts from all over the country right here on CSEN. Now I am so proud to be part of our LGBT community within the theater and so proud to announce all of the things we'll be doing this entire month. Now, starting on Fridays at 7:30 and Saturdays at 9:30, our classic comedy sports matches will be played by all of our LGBT cast members from around the building. So you're going to want to check that out. That's going to be incredibly fun. Saturday nights at 11, what was normally Late Night Roulette is now Rainbow A Go-Go with our host, Holly Ballou.
Thanks, Jason. Hi, I'm Holly Ballou, furry princess extraordinaire, and this June, I'm hosting Rainbow A Go-Go. What's Rainbow A Go-Go, you ask? Well, I'm glad you did. It's only the hottest streaming queer variety show on Twitch. Every Saturday at 11 p.m., after the kids have gone to bed, we turn things up to... Really? Okay. We turn things up to Queer 11 and bring you the best LGBTQ acts right to your screen. We've got singers, character pieces, drag queens, magicians, you name it, we got it. It's nothing but fun, stuffed into 6 pairs of tights and wrapped in a bow, kind of like me. So join me every Saturday in June for Rainbow Go-Go, and let's have some fun. Mwah, 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 mwah. Back to you, Jason.
Never seen Holly Ballou, it's worth tuning in just to see Holly. That's going to happen every Saturday night at 11. Also on Saturday nights, in between our 7:30 and 9:30 comedy sports matches, we're going to have Queer's the Question, an all-queer trivia show hosted by various members of the LGBT community within Comedysportz, and we're going to test what people know about LGBT culture, history, famous politicians, famous celebrities, all sorts of gay, lesbian, trans, bi, and everyone else sort of trivia within that. So that's every Saturday between the 7:30 and 9:30 match, and all are welcome for that as well. And this is all culminating in one final magical event at the end of the month. That's right, we have a worldwide Pride weekend where we have invited players from all over the Comedysportz universe, from all of our 30 cities, to come sit in with us and play. So every match that entire weekend will be populated with LGBTQIA+ members from all over the Comedysportz universe, some of which you have seen before, some of which you will meet for the first time, but either way, we are incredibly excited and honored to be hosting that event, and that's the last weekend of June. There are so many things to do, and as the world opens back up, we know that your time is valuable, and any minute you spend with us is amazing and magical. So please join us in celebrating what we consider one of the most magical months of the year, and we cannot wait to see you there. Now I'm going to dance my way out of this while I magically disappear.
Oh no! I went back to the future!
Oh, and by the way, we have an amazing Pride shirt. You're gonna love it. Okay, no, hold on.
Hey, my name's Jesse Gomez, host of the upcoming movie trivia game show, Person, Place, Thing. It premieres Thursday, April 15th at 7 p.m. on the Comedysportz Twitch channel. My best friend Carlos Diaz created the game, and my buddy Miguel Lepe Jr. wrote it. And each week, I'm going to invite 2 contestants to test their movie knowledge. And you can play along at home as well. We'll give you the person, a place, and a thing from a movie, and you've got to come up with the title.
Hi, I'm Allie Vollmer, and I'm the host of the newest show, CFZM Squares. We'll take 9 crazy characters and trap them on a tic-tac-toe board where they have to answer trivia questions. And our 2 contestants will have to determine, are our characters telling the truth or are they lying? And the contestant with the most points wins. It's simple. It's stupid. It's CFZM Squares. You'll find us Thursdays at 8 o'clock following Person, Place, Thing, only on CFZM Chicago.
Oh, hey there. I was just playing some nighttime jazz here in Chicago. Speaking of nighttime, late night is our favorite new nighttime time of night. We have brand new shows for subscribers only, airing right after our 9:30 match. They're old throwbacks of classic 70s game shows like Super Password, $10,000 Pyramid, Card Sharks, and more. Tune in every Saturday directly after the 9:30 p.m. Comedysportz match and make sure you're a subscriber so you can take a spin of the late night roulette. Touch this in 20 years.
Hello, Gladys. Gladys Pumpernickel. It's me, Nana Hannah.
You want my Nana?
Hmm?
Hannah, you're not my Nana. You're just Hannah.
Oh, you're such a stinker, Gladys Pumpernickel. My fans on the Twitch call me Nana Hannah. It's my stage nom.
Oh, you have fans?
on the Twitch.
You have Twitch?
I bet you need me to tell you what a Twitch is. Well, here's how it all started.
No. I'm Pumpernickel Up the Jams 42. I stream NBA 2K.
Oh, Gladys, how wonderful for you and your family.
What do you stream on Twitch?
Comedysportz.
Is that an MMORPG? Or is it more of a battle royale situation?
Gladys Pumpernickel, I have no idea what you're saying right now, and I have the right mind to go get an old priest and a new priest and march right over there to bring you some of my world-famous salmon bread, of course.
Oh, I do love your salmon bread.
Anyway, Comedysportz is improv comedy, and my adorable grandson and online winner Jason sometimes plays and tries to make funny voices and characters. It's so much fun. There's barns burning and people speaking in tongues. It's a real gas.
Sounds like a real hoot.
It's a humdinger of a good time.
Sounds like a real romp.
Shenanigans.
Is it quite the bee's knees?
A real hullabaloo.
Oh, the cat's pajamas.
It's a fiasco.
Well, that's a real bowl of spicy salsa.
Jazz. Yes. That's enough, Gladys Pumpernickel.
Oh, well, I'll connect my Prime account right away so I can get them some subscription money.
Gladys, are you a robot?
No, I just mean when you connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, the account you subscribe to gets some funds, to help them operate.
Oh, and I have to pay for that, yes?
Hannah Bananasworth, do you know nothing?
No. And I have never heard my last name until now.
If you have an Amazon Prime account, then you can connect to Twitch for free. It's like a little tiny donation to the theater.
Oh, that's so nice. How do I do it?
Oh, I'll explain it for the blue hairs in the room. You go to gaming.amazon.com. Now, if you haven't logged into your Prime account, do that now. I know you're already confused, Nana. Now, you should see an option in the top left corner to link your account. So go ahead and do that and sign in to your Twitch account. It'll give you a little confirmation box. Go ahead and confirm. Okay, you're not going to be giving government secrets away, Hannah. Now, once you've done this and you've confirmed, you can go to twitch.tv/CSZN Chicago. And in the bottom right by the video, there's a little purple box. Press the purple box, Hannah. Now scroll down until you see subscribe for free with your Twitch account. It's that simple. And now you're subscribed. It's done. You finished it. Just like I finished this while we've been talking.
Oh, wow. That was easy like Sunday morning.
You haven't had a Sunday morning since '87.
Oh, Gladys, you're so bad.
You're bad.
Okay, I'm going to tell everyone I know about this magical way to raise money for the Comedysportz. It's so easy, even a Nana could do it. I'm a Nana.
I'll tell my stream as well. Now, let's talk about your Twitch handle. I'm thinking Hannah Bananas in Pajamas falling down the stairs?
No.
I'm thinking Nana Barbarian.
No.
Nana Boo Boo.
Ooh.
Nana Bananas and Nana
Maybe.
Hannah Bananasworth Foster.
No.
I stand for Nana Hannah.
Gladys Pumpernickel.
Nana Hannah Banana in the canna.
Oh, that is possibilities.
Hannah Barbarian.
Maybe.
Hannah Gata Davida.
Oh.
Too hot to handle.
Doesn't feel right.
I'll have my curry with some nana bread. Hand me the scalpel, doctor.
I mean, that's a real option. I laughed until I burped.
Well, hello there. It's good to see you. Whoop! It's officially summer. Isn't that nice? We did it. We did it together. It's nice to take a break. Which leads me to the reason I'm here. Me, the director of digital content for CSEN Chicago and Comedysportz Chicago, Rai. I'm here to tell you that after a whirlwind of a year and our live in-person reopening just around the corner, more on that coming soon, our team has decided to take a break from our live Twitch shows for the month of July in order to prep for our in-person reopening and to give our teams and players and directors a much-needed break and a chance to soak in the sun after a year and a half of quarantine. Oh, so excited. But don't worry, because we have something very, very special in store for you, our loyal fans, barn burners, and everyone else. July is now officially Fan Appreciation Month. That's right. And for Fan Appreciation Month, we have put together 5 weekends worth of amazing content for you. We will be airing every Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Central, best of shows for you. That's right, we have compiled some of your favorites.
Oh, hello there. You caught me having another delicious Topo Chico. Hello everyone, I'm Susan. I'm so happy to have you here at our 9:30. It is Pride Weekend. But guys, here's the thing. The parade unfortunately is canceled in Chicago. It's coming in October, which is great, but I miss it in the meantime. So I need you to do 2 things for me. Number 1, I need you to answer that poll that I put up there. Tell me, girlie, you knew? Are you? Nah, brah. All of you are here. That's great. I love that. That's fantastic. Welcome to Comedysportz. You all might know my speech before I finish it, and yet you will receive it again because it's a great speech. But more importantly, right now in the chat, do me a favor and type in, what are things that happen at a parade? If you were at a parade, if you were able to go to the Pride Parade, what are things that you would do? How would you celebrate? What would you do? Give me some activities that happen at the Pride Parade or a parade that's a favorite of yours. Hopefully it's equally as gay. Fantastic. Welcome to Comedysportz. It's comedy. It's played as a sport. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna come at you all night long for some sweet, sweet suggos. Yes, that's right. That's what we're calling suggestions right now. Trademark Todd Page. Get those sweet, sweet suggos. No, Jason, it's happening. This is happening right now. But we'll be coming to you all night to get some wonderful suggestions. Type it in there, but I know it's the internet, and we can just let things fly forth from our fingers. But Comedysportz is a place where comedy is for everyone. We believe that every single person has value and worth, and so as a result, I don't want to see anything in this chat that is homophobic. It's Pride Weekend. Why would you do that? Transphobic, body shaming, sexist, racist, in general, the kind of thing that would make you the sort of person I wouldn't want to be friends with. And I need friends. So come on, people. Be cool. Yep. Because as a result, if you do that, we will have to call what is called the out of bounds foul on you, in which you go out of bounds. And we will unleash upon you tiny, tiny robots, trained, sharpened to pick up the horrible things that you put. And then we will copy and paste them and send them in an email to your high school crush, the one you still think about. We'll get an email with that inappropriate stuff that you said. Try to explain that awkwardly over social media. You can't, so just don't do it. But here's the other piece. Our players themselves. we can also call the out of bounds foul on them. Apparently, we almost had to call one in the 7:30, so buckle up, baby, because if they say something lewd, lascivious, mendacious, rapacious, atrocious, ferocious, or in general just a ding-dang bad thing, the ref's gonna call them out, and it's gonna be bad. Or good, who knows. It'll be a fun time. But most importantly, I want you all to enjoy this match. It's Pride. We are getting up close to the 52nd weekend of the Stonewall Uprising, so if you have a beverage, whether it's a delicious Topo Chico, please sponsor us, or something else, let's take a second and raise a glass to Marsha P. Johnson, to Sylvia Rivera, to Stormy Lavery, the founding mothers, all of whom were women of color of the movement. God bless and here's to them. And with that, let's go into that locker room and grab our teams. Friends, we have got a ding-dang heck of a matchup tonight. So take your agrarian structures and get ready for some arson tonight. Because it's gonna be, dare I say it, nay I shan't, I'll save it for later. But more importantly, get ready for the red team. The red for filth. Yep, they're here, they are poised, they're ready, and most importantly, they've got Emily from the ocean by New Jersey. Emily is Argan. And also ferocious, fantastic. She's as good as can be expected, but quite frankly, that is hilarious and amazing. It's the one, the only, Amelia Fowler. Fowler, I just met her. And heading off this whole team, yep, he's the man you know and love, who occasionally blew out your speakers when we were in Zoom, but he's adjusted his volume and adjusted his heart. Yep, that's right. Matt, give him hell, well. Now, who, you might say, could stand against such a ferocious lineup? Well, I give to you the blue handkerchiefs. Yep, they do enjoy good water sport. But first and foremost, you know, he holds the lock. I hold the lock, but he holds the Zerky. It's Christian Zerky. Next, man, he is the only scientist for me. Yes, another in-joke that eventually, one day, I'll explain, but for now, it'll just be me, Jacob Schaefer, giggling away at that. And the sound of music, or something. And last but not least, our captain. You know, he'd like to trade his way into your heart. It's Scott Wotanic. And now, to get us going, you know, in the spirit of other fantastic ladies, it's not RGB, it's RGW. Rachel Garman, Dead Sexty, Deadlift Williams.
Yes. That might go down in history as the best introduction I've ever had.
Well, you know, that's what I'm here for. It's
thank you, Susan.
The Topo Chico.
It's the Topo. I don't have one. I'll have to get one. I'm excited. Who's excited? Throw some 6s and 7s in the chat if you're excited.
I'm excited.
From all
Rachel,
sides.
What's that next to your head there? What's that next to your head?
That thing that's next to my head over here?
Yeah, that one.
That's some awesome merch. Yeah, or you. I know, right? You can go to, I think it's if someone types merch with an exclamation point into the Twitch chat, something magical happens. You can buy this shirt and other cool things on the CSC Chicago thread. It moves and dances too.
You know, the other thing, Rachel, is you say to yourself, but Rachel, I'm a winter. I don't look good in yellow, as evidenced by what is happening right now. Don't worry, you can buy it in other colors. Also, you can get it on other things. I got a coffee mug. It'll be a conversation starter when I have to go back to the office.
It's kind of my color. It's kind of my color.
See, it looks nicer on you. You must be spring.
I'm spring. Look at this pale skin. That's right. So go over there, support. I believe it supports all the good things, right?
Trevor Project, I believe.
Someone who knows more than I. Yeah, all right. We love it. We love it. I'm excited to be here and have fun. Happy Pride, everyone. This is just a joy and a treat. Everyone's a joy and a treat. But, you know, sometimes, you know what's not a treat? The internet. The internet's not always a treat, okay? It does bring us together, but it can also disconnect us. Just want to, it can pull us apart. Yeah. So if the internet decides to break up Pride, which we might call homophobic during this match, but if the internet breaks, something goes wrong, we might have to call a technical foul. But we'll call it on the internet. We'll call a technical foul on the internet. The internet and Al Gore will lose points in bitcoins if anything goes wrong.
Yep.
Should have known.
We'll make
yeah.
him sell all his Dogecoin and give it to
All of it,
LGBTQ+ charities. There we go.
Exactly. I don't know, Susan. I'm ready. Are you ready for this chaos?
I'm so ready.
Perfect.
So ready.
Grab another Topo because I need my captains on my screen with me. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, look at those look at those faces. Captain Matt, Captain Scott, how's it going?
Very good.
Okay, great.
Very, very good.
He bested me.
He did best you. Right now, we do need to figure out who's going to win the opening coin toss. For that, I like to play the game of you have 10 seconds to grab an object. I'm not going to tell you why until you come back, but don't show it to us just yet. You have 10 seconds. Go find an object, but don't show it to me. I'm excited. All right, Matt's back with whatever object.
Luckily, I am a hoarder.
Okay. All right. Here's what happens. Whatever object you have is your team mascot for this evening. If you'd like to make a different choice right now, you're welcome to grab something else slightly in range. But Matt, you were back first, so we are going to see your object. What is your team mascot? Why? Why is that? Yeah.
Yes, we are proudly the old-timey adding machine covered in coffee stains.
Okay, great. And why does that represent your team?
Because we know when it counts.
Solid save.
Because it's an adding machine, and that's what it does.
It does very well. Thank you, Matt, for holding on to that for us just for this moment. Captain Scott, to you.
What we are represented by is a tray, a serving tray, maybe for finger sandwiches, maybe for a dip, because the top one's got a little divot. And this represents us because it has a yellow rose on there for friendship.
That's adorable. I think someone's got to put a poll somewhere in the Twitch. Is that a thing?
Oh, goodness. Yes, I can do that. Yep. I'll get right on that. Rachel, tell me about your favorite thing that you like to do when you lift weights. That seems like...
I just really love lifting heavy weights overhead and working out. Weightlifting's great for everyone. Everyone can do it if you learn safely. It makes you super strong, yeah.
Wow.
I like to lift and squat weights, yeah.
There we go. And a poll. Kabam! There it is. Man, I need to get on that internet. That homophobic internet didn't make that poll in time.
It's only if it breaks. If it's going fine, it's working
so
right.
Irresponsible.
So, the internet's doing great right now. It's supporting us. It's supporting us.
Better of you. What is wrong with you?
Right, internet.
Oh my gosh! Look at that. Just punching out ahead. It's the adding machine.
All right. Wow. So it was not the serving trays. They did not. They wanted more than friendship. They wanted something they could count on.
Carry the one.
Carry the one. All right. Matt, the game is to you as to what you would like to play. Yeah.
Gramophone.
Okay, great. That's wonderful. Would you like to go first or second?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll go first.
Thank you so much for your
because
decisiveness.
I know the game well, so I'll go first.
Oh, was that a flex?
That's a
the
flex.
first 2 minutes of the match.
Yeah,
we're flexing. We're getting a nice flex on. All right, Matt is going first in the game of a gramophone. All of our players are going to be talking to the same person at the party. It's going to be exciting. Matt gets to start off neutrally. That's nice. It's a nice neutral start for Matt. But to inspire going forward, as I spit all over everything, we're starting off strong. Sorry, Susan. So sorry. We need to get some initials into the chat. So what are your initials? What are some favorite letters of yours? Or your least favorite letter? Whatever, type some things in there. Let's see what we got.
Q. It feels pretentious.
It feels pretentious. All right, I'm gonna go with one of my favorite loyal fans. We're gonna start it off with MW. So the players will be using MW to inspire and endow the next person for characters. Loyal fans, watch closely for who you like the most or who's the cutest. I don't want to decide how you vote. You can decide by funniest or cutest, however you want to vote for the players. I will keep, oh, lovely. We got so many letters here. We might change it up as we go, but we're going to start it off with MW. Matt, the game's to you. Are you ready?
I am.
Please continue your call.
Grandma, I said I am. No, I'm waiting for your package. I haven't seen your package yet. Well, did you drop it off at the UPS store? Well, then how am I supposed to get it? Well, how am I supposed to get it? Oh, gosh. Grandma, you're never gonna believe this, but a master wainscoter is here to talk to you. I don't know why.
Yes, I'm here to discuss your remodel of your home, grandmother. Yes. All you need is a nice baseboard and then a chair rail. And I'm so sorry. I'm has to deal with another customer. I'm going to hand you off to a mediocre wizard.
So Abra and Kadabra, and then nothing happened, Grandma. It was kind of wild. I was like, I tried my sort of best. Wait, Grandma. Right here we have a magical wicker basket.
Hello, Grandma. It's so good to see you and hear from you. I'm just flowers for you. Isn't it magical? Isn't it wonderful? You want something knit? I'll get it for you. Oh, hold on. There's a mighty walrus for you.
You can take our swamp, but you cannot take our freedom, Grandma! Hold on, there's some mother water on the other line.
Yes, hello, Grandma. I am, of course, Mother Water, younger sister to Mother Earth. You might remember me. Right, I'm not quite as pretty. That's what I've been told. Yes, Grandma. Oh, Grandma, can you hold on just a moment? There is a middle-aged worker here for you.
Have you heard of pensions? Because I got one. Grandma!
Let's switch it up to RG, because I love myself. RG. You keep going with that character, Matt. Don't you drop that. Go for RG.
I went to college for a sandwich, and I don't know why kids are so lazy. But Grandma, let me tell you about avocado toast and why it's destroying America. But first, somebody's here and ooh, he real good.
Hi, Grandma! I can't wait to take you out for a steak dinner at 3:46 p.m. Make sure you bring your big chompers, because we're gonna bite. Oh, let me pass you off to the real Gargamel.
They lied to all the little children, Grandma. I am actually Gargamel, and I will have all the Smurfs. Asriel is a lie. My cat's name was Bob. 1 second, Grandma. Right now, we have waiting for you a renegading giraffe.
Grandma, I just wanted to say that it's really good to not see you. Renegade, baby. Oh, hold on, right here. There's a retro goblin.
Hey, gonna go to the disco. Retro, baby. Gonna put on some bell bottoms. Hang on, there's a ripped god over there.
Hello, Grandma. It's, of course, me, your favorite ripped god. Right, Grandma? You probably haven't seen me for a while because I'm just sitting up here on Mount Olympus pumping iron. Look at these guns. Oh, Grandma, I'm gonna transfer you real fast. I see some rolling greens.
Hello, it's me. No, I'm not rolling right now, but I do have a degree in it.
It's time for Grandma's on the phone, but also, Matt, you're on watch for those jokes. You're on watch. Oh, that was a delight on so many levels. Woo! All right, who did you love? Who did you love more? Vote in that poll, whether it was their jokes, their adorableness, their flexes, their understanding of retro. Emily, we're gonna have a conversation later about retro.
Can we just call out Amelia's excellent references to so much Smurf content, though?
Right?
I mean, that is some expertise right there.
Some points for Amelia. I don't know if I can award points to Amelia, but some points to Amelia. Okay.
Thank you. Finally, my old is paying off. Thank you, mamas.
We got you. We got you. It was good. I was enjoying it. I was lost in the story. Who's winning on this poll?
All right. Oh, the red for filth. Yep. If you know about Smurfs, turns out you can do a lot.
This crowd is the Smurf crowd. Everyone take notes, Smurf crowd, Smurf crowd.
Hashtag Smurf crowd.
Hashtag. This is where this is going tonight. All right, we're going to learn about so much about all of us tonight. Loyal fans will leave this evening knowing just a little bit more about every single one of us. All right, Captain Matt.
Oh. That's right.
The adding machines. You so far, we can count on you. You were correct.
He's our number one.
I'll give you an adding machine fact every time I come up here.
Okay.
And this one is the pound sign was originally called the octothorpe.
Oh, dang it. I was
Octothorpe.
The octothorpe.
Did you know another counter fact? Gen Z doesn't call it a pound sign, and they don't know what to do when you say pound sign.
Mm-hmm. They think you're looking for British money.
Let's talk about the fact that dialing a number makes no sense anymore.
It's when you rub the number with soap.
Or hang up the phone. No one hangs
no one hangs up the phone.
No one hangs up the phone anymore.
Guys, I'm really confused. All these references are just going over my head.
Oh boy.
Well,
we're gonna hang up that guy. All right.
I'm gonna be young forever. I'm 25.
Welcome to Jeopardy Sports. All right, Jeopardy Sports. Here all evening for your tidbits and information. You were. It's amazing. You're great. That's wonderful. My brain doesn't think that fast. I'm 2 seconds too late. Hey, Matt.
Hey, what?
What you wanna? It's your chance to play a game you want to play. I mean,
you know, why just give good advice when you can give good, bad, worst advice?
Beautiful. All right, good, bad, worst advice.
Worst, like the sausage.
Worst advice is your choice. All right, let me. The loyal fans. All right, loyal fans. To get us started off, we will need some questions. But first up, I do need a few things to inspire some characters here. So go ahead and give me what is something that, much like an adding machine, is found on a desk. What's something else found on a desk? You remember when we worked at desks? We used to have those. No? Okay, great. Right. You can also type in what's something at random in that drawer that's in your kitchen, boy. And something else that you're like, I just want to type in that word that's appropriate and not going to get you in trouble. All right, perfect. Susan, you're welcome to select one too if you'd like. I don't want to.
I shall.
I don't want you to.
Don't talk about desks. It's giving me PTSD. Don't make me go back there. Don't make me go back.
The place where things happen in another place.
All right. Ooh, I've got a good one. A bobblehead toy.
I was looking at that one too.
A bobblehead toy.
Bobblehead toy. All right. I'm gonna go with a jar of change. Jar of change.
Oh, and of course, the Tamagotchi. How can we leave that?
How can we leave Tamagotchi? All right. We'll let those inspire. Loyal fans, go ahead and type into the chat some things you need advice on, questions you have. How do I find love? How do I avoid going back to the office? Susan wants to know. Susan wants to know.
Please tell me.
Please tell. So type those questions into the chat while we meet a panel that I obviously prepared in advance for you this evening. All right. So let's meet, while you're typing those questions in, let's meet our panel of experts here that are here to give you some advice. All right. Panelist number one. Can you tell us?
Hello.
Hi. Can you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, yes. I actually invented a game where you shake up a bunch of letters and then you make words with them. I guess you could say I'm a real bogglehead. Also, my neck is a spring.
Thank you so much. I'll just call you Bogglehead. Thank you, Bobble. Okay.
Thank you. Or you could say goggle with a B.
That is correct. Thank you so much. All right, panelist number 2.
Hello, my name is Susie, and I like to collect coins so I can smell them later.
Okay, that is a fun, unique smell. I once swallowed a penny when I was younger.
How did it smell?
It smelled like copper.
Great.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for this bonding moment. Panelist number 3, thank you for your patience.
Hi, I come to you from 1983, living my best life as the one forgotten Tamagotchi, Arson Gotchi. They thought it was a good idea. I would burn it all down so we could start from the beginning, but it didn't work. They discontinued me. I didn't even make it out of the box.
Yeah, okay, that's understandable. All right, let's go ahead and get our first question of the evening. Wow, so many questions here. All right, let's start off with a nice one. Over to you, Boggle. How do you cut your dog's nails?
Oh, well, you can cut your dog's nails, or you can cut your snail, which has nails. Dogs have tails. Don't cut that, it'll bleed. So I guess I'd say with clippers, like the ship, or your slippers with a clip. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for that important advice. Susie, same question.
Well, after I'm done cutting the nails, I'll tell you what, that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is what happens when I mix them in with my coins.
Okay. We will not go further into that one. All right. Arson Gotchi.
Before they disbanded me, I was preaching all about organic and back to the earth. And I say you go organic on this one. You take your little puppy, say his name is Ralph, and you go and you put his little paw in your mouth and you gnaw them off so you don't perhaps cut too much off. That is the way you do it. Then to discard of everything, you burn it.
All right, great. Thank you so much for that advice. Not recommended. I should have noted there's a warning with this advice show. We don't recommend much of the advice. Yeah.
I feel like we're in the dark web right now.
Yeah, we switched
over to the other.
Yeah, we switched to the dark web. I'm gonna switch
side
back.
of Twitch.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the other side of Twitch now.
Or you're in the carbaboo.
Thank you so much. We're gonna go on to our next question. I think this will be a fun one. How do you find friends during the Pride Parade? Boggle to you.
Well, thank you. I think friends at the Pride Parade, you want to find out if you have similar interests. So I would suggest bringing some board games. Make sure you don't lose the pieces, because there's a lot of stuff going on at Pride. And if you lose one, then you might not have a letter, and you'd have to use a number. So you'd only be able to spell steak sauce, like A1.
Thank you so much.
I hope I was helpful.
Yeah, very helpful. Bring some games, meet some new friends. Susie, to you.
I agree with what he said, that you have to find people with similar interests.
Oh.
So I like to walk around and put the coins on my head, and whoever tries to catch them is my new friend.
All right, catch yourself some new friends. It's the new Pokemon Go game. All right, over to you, Arson Gotchi.
Listen, they might tell you at first they're friends, but are they friends when they discontinue you and tell you that you are too dangerous for little children just because you say burn it down, burn it down, burn it down, and then ask to be fed?
Okay, thank you so much for that. I think we found our way on the dark web again. Let's try again with the third question. Maybe we'll find our way out of the dark web. Fingers crossed.
Or the crab buoy.
Wonderful. All right, perfect. Let's see. This will be fun. I think so. Maybe not. What's the best kind of cake? Can't go wrong.
Oh no.
Boggle to you.
Boggle to me? Well, I would say cake. I particularly liked Frank Sinatra, but they also had a number of other hits. And what I really liked about their music, Cake the band, is that they use so many letters and they use them to make words or maybe a sword.
Thank you so much for that sound advice. You're right. We didn't specify. We did not specify. Yep, that's my bad. That's my bad. I'll take that one. Susie.
I think the most exciting part about a cake is decorating it, and you'll never guess what my favorite decoration is.
I will. You know what? I'll leave the moment of surprise to you. What is it?
Nickels.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna be all never specific. All right, nickels, specifically nickels. All right, any cake with nickels on it. Perfect. All right, Arson Gachi.
What I say is birthday cake. It flames on.
Perfect. Thank you so much to our panel of invite. I think we learned so much about everyone. Did we escape the dark web? Nope. We did not. We did not. We did not. Susan, I'm sorry. We also did not find out a way to get you out. Going back.
I'm stuck forever.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. Hey, Scott. With your trays, you're muted.
Does that mean did the internet do that?
That means Al Gore owes us Dogecoin. Al Gore owes us. We will send a bill to Al Gore for Dogecoin. But Scott, you are still muted, just in case you were curious.
Good, you didn't hear my dog bark.
Oh. Well, but unfortunately, Al Gore has to give up Dogecoins now. To Comedysportz Chicago. That's, I think, what's happened. Will anything else happen with the score? I don't know. Oh, apparently, yes, so. Apparently so. Apparently things have happened to the score. Oh, it's going down.
Still? Oh, it's still going down.
I'm mute. I am no longer muted. So.
Oh, no!
No!
Is there an exchange rate that I'm not aware of? What's happening?
It's Dogecoin. You have to pay.
It's Dogecoin. Apparently, you also were invested in Dogecoin. So sorry. So sorry, Handkerchiefs, that you had invested in Dogecoin.
I told my guy to diversify. Darn it.
Yeah,
okay.
It's okay. We'll work on that. We're learning. We're learning. This evening is all about learning. This is all about learning. That's what we're here for. But you know what, Scott? I want to know more about you. What do you want to play? Yeah.
I would love to play. Growing up, I loved fairy tales and stories, so I'd love to replay those in maybe a different vein. So fairy tale replay, please.
Oh, all right. Happy to do that. That certainly can go to the dirt. All right, this is the game of fairy tale replay. Into the chat. I need your favorite fairy tale. Like type or maybe not your favorite, just the one you remember. Because what's a fairy tale? Type it in. This is my type in some suggestions dance. All right, while those fairy tales are coming in hot to the suggestion box.
You mean Suggos?
Suggos, sorry. You know what? It's not suggestions, it's Suggos. That's my bad. My bad. I will give my Dogecoin as well. This Suggos. We need those Suggos into the chat. I will give up my Dogecoin as well that I've invested in. It's only fair. It's only fair. I invested it with the blue handkerchiefs. So as we go through, all right, it seems to be a popular Suggo of, let's see, a Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin, that can't go bad. All right, so what's gonna happen? And go ahead, we're gonna see a setup scene, but start typing in some Suggos of different genres of TV, of film, of literature. Type those in while we get started. So I'm gonna give them just like about 75 seconds. That seems like a nice time range to give us a setup scene of Rumpelstiltskin. We'll see what we can see in that time of this tale. Will it be all of it? Will it be some of it? Will it be a new version? We don't know. We're gonna find out. Team, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's take it away for that setup scene.
Just going through the forest, going through the Oh, hello there.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hey, I really need some gold. But I only have straw. Can you help a guy out?
Yeah, you know what? You look familiar. Are you Rumpy from my high school?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Rumpy, it's been so long. It's Thomas. Remember I have coins perpetually stuck to my face?
Yes, I tried to forget.
It's tough when your own face is a mirror. Oh boy.
Listen, most people don't remember my name. You only called me Rumpy. I'm kind of getting the feeling we didn't really vibe as much as you think we did.
No, yeah.
Rumpy? Thomas? In the same forest? Wow!
No. You.
Oh.
You. Nick.
Rip Van? No way!
Oh. Rumpy, what are you doing out here? I haven't seen you in ages. You remember what you wrote in my yearbook? You wrote, never change, plants into metal.
Yes, I did say that after I was pranked by Midas. So,
Perfect. All right, it's time for our setup scene. I think that's just a beautiful version of it. I loved it. All right, I've been watching the Suggos coming in hot. So we're gonna get a few genres because now we're gonna add on to that scene. Add a little spice on top of it. All right. Oh boy. Just a little seasoning. Just a little seasoning. I would love to see this. We've gotten PBS a few times, but I do love PBS, specifically Wishbone style. Specifically, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. I think that's a perfect one. As well as I would also love the operatic. I think opera would be a wonderful version of this as well. And you know what? Just for kicks and giggles, a horror. I'll let you decide which ones you want to do. You get to pick the order, but it's horror, opera, and Wishbone PBS. Rumpelstiltskin.
Let's start with Wishbone PBS, please.
Perfect. All right, take it away. Same thing, but now it's a Wishbone PBS special. So excited.
Oh, just going through the forest.
Hey! Listen! I smelled a mysterious straw that I want to turn into gold. All right?
Bark? From high school,
Rub, darn it! It's me!
Bark! Rumpy! Bark! Sniff.
It's crazy, but most people don't always remember my full name.
Oh, I haven't seen you since doggy daycare.
Oh, that's... Mitch!
Oh.
Perfect. That's exactly how I remember those Wishbone specials. Perfect. Captain Scott, what will we be seeing next?
Horror, please.
Horror, all right. Take it away.
Okay. Going through the forest. Oh my God. What is that? Who are you? How did you get here?
I'm looking for straw to turn.
No, not straw. Not again.
Yes.
Straw. Are you the evil Rumpus? Tell me you're not the evil Rumpus.
It's me, the Rumpus. Listen, Tommy.
It's me, from high school.
You?
I have changed. I have grown. But I still have a lust for darkness.
No, please don't take the coins.
Rumpus, Rumpus! Rumpus! Oh.
Mitch,
Yeah?
I haven't seen you since Midas.
Yeah, he really did a number on you.
All right. That leaves one final style of opera, which I am the most excited for. If Jacob's intro to this match was anything, I'm super excited for some opera. Please take it away.
Here I go through the forest. Who do I see there?
It is I looking for straw to turn to gold.
Is that you, Rumty?
It is I, Rumty.
Look at you, a crazy Rumty.
Rumpus, the bad boy of the forest. Rumpus, the bad boy of the forest. Rumpus, the bad boy of the forest.
Mitch!
It's time! Bravo! Bravo! Throw those sixes and suggos is a thing! It's a thing! It's a thing.
Such a thing.
It's such a thing.
Ref RGW. I think it's. I didn't realize there were so many puppies at Pride.
Right. There's a lot of puppies.
Puppies at Pride.
There's always a lot of puppies at Pride. Just puppies at Pride.
Puppies at Pride.
Puppies at Pride. All right, there. We need to figure out who wins the Dogecoin points.
Who wins it?
Oh, the handkerchiefs have earned their points back with that opera. I think it was the chandelier that earned themselves some points back. All right, voting. We're voting.
I mean, when you got acoustics like that, hit those bass notes.
Right?
Jakob, well done.
Well done.
Ooh, this is such a close poll. We're gonna. Ooh, no. Oh. Ooh. I'm gonna let this run down to the very last moment.
Okay.
Remember, you can vote with your channel points and such, because it's very close. Oh, they're coming back.
You can also subscribe and all those things too.
Oh my gosh, the blue handkerchiefs. They're ready to get into the water and get into our hearts. There we go.
They're into the water. They're into the water. Boy, oh boy. All right, it's a tie match after all that.
Doesn't add up.
It does. Listen, it's the stocks and the trading and the Dogecoin and the cryptocurrency. There was a lot of trading that happened off the books.
Makes no sense.
Al Gore's still down. Your calculator's calculating as we speak. It was calculating. All right. So I would like to challenge both teams to the game of drag brunch. That's what I'd like to challenge both teams to in a head-to-head pun-off. I don't know why I make my own sound effects when there's someone who can make so much better sound effects for me. It's fine. Just keep the air horns. As we go through. Suggos and air horns. That's what's holding Twitch together. This Twitch match together.
Hello, we are Suggos and Air Horns. And can we just get real quick?
It's one word.
Suggestion?
One word, anything at all.
Anything at all. All right, so we're gonna do the game of drag brunch. So start typing into the chat a whole bunch of objects, words, things you carry with you, things you use all day, your favorite foods, a bunch of things in there. It's too late to turn this match right around. It's already, I'm in control.
No.
I'm driving this. Look at me. I am the captain of this. The captain of this.
I am the captain now.
Susan's the co-captain. We're equal in this, so we're equal in this driving. All right, but as we're getting, I want to give an example of this drag brunch because, as we can tell, this mouth is just it's technical term. It's running away from me. So Scott, can you give us an example of a drag brunch joke set up with the suggestion of pencil? That'd be great.
Sure. Hey, sweetie, you don't want to order that pencil because there's no point to it.
Oh, perfect. I will not be making that noise myself. I will not be making that noise. But so we're going to start off. We're going to be playing this as we go around. We've got a whole bunch of suggestions happening. It's my suggestion. Suggos. Oh, Jason's influencing me. I feel
Singing Suggos.
All Suggos, no Uggos.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yep, that's correct.
Our infomercial break in this match for Suggos. All right, we are going to start off with pizza. Pizza as our first suggestion. Pizza. Kicking it over to Matt.
Yeah, you don't want the pizza. No. There's only 3.14 of them because they're pies.
Nice. Christian.
Math.
Oh, you want the pizza? Oh, I have to tell you, honey, you do not. I got to tell you, it's got no pep around it.
I love it. All right. Amelia.
Hey, baby. You don't want none of this pizza. All those anchovies, the thing is fishy.
Nice. Jacob.
Yeah, you don't want this pizza. It's just a little, Caesar.
Emily.
Oh, honey, the pizza? It's gonna be an oregano for me.
Scott.
Oh, sweetie, the pizza? That's expensive. You gotta prepay. I don't think you got the dough.
Guys. Switching it up. Shampoo. Over to Jacob. Shampoo.
Yeah, you don't want the shampoo. It's stuck in SeaWorld.
Oh, yep.
Boo.
Yeah, Too soon, Blackfish.
Too soon, Jacob. Emily.
Oh, honey, you don't want the shampoo. You're too smart for that. You got a good head and shoulders.
Scott.
Oh, sweetie, the shampoo? Wouldn't you rather have the conditioner?
Nice. I see that. Matt.
You can't trust the shampoo, honey. The chef sometimes makes it and he doesn't. You never know till the last second. He's a real fructise.
That didn't Garnier any points.
Points to Susan. Christian.
Oh, honey, you want the shampoo? Let me tell you, you do not. It's constantly fighting. It's a real trestle May.
Amelia.
Hey, honey, you don't want this pizza because it'll just repeat on you.
All right, switch it up. Twister board. A twister board. If I say it a few times fast. Scott.
Oh, sweetie, you don't want that twister board. I know what right hand yellow really means.
Yep.
All right, Matt.
Yep.
Question.
You don't want the twister board. It'll give you the spins.
Wow. Jacob.
Yeah, you don't want the twister board. It's not that hot spot. It's just lukewarm by now. Easy.
Amelia.
Honey, you don't want the twister board. What you want to do is put your left on red and go. I don't know what that meant. You're welcome.
It makes sense.
I do.
I got it. Christian.
Oh, honey. I don't think so. I hit one time and I did not that offend.
Oh no! Al Gore, the internet failed Christian.
Christian is actually Al Gore's son, by the way. I didn't know how to tell everyone.
It's a fun family secret I've got.
More family secrets! That's all this match is really about! All right, let's flip it up to Bob Ross. Bob Ross. You want to order the Bob Ross? I'm excited for this one. Emily.
Oh, honey, you don't want the Bob Ross, but here, I'll go whip up a happy little accident for you.
Jacob.
Yeah, you don't want the Bob Ross unless you want to experience the joy of fainting.
Matt.
You don't want the Bob Ross. I tried it, and I found a public hair.
Matt, go away. You've been
He
dead.
knows what he did.
I'm so sorry.
What he did.
Scott, save us. Save us.
Oh, sweetie, the Bob Ross, that's a permanent decision.
Hey! That's a better hair joke. All right.
I actually had one for that.
Oh, Amelia. Oh, man. Oh, never. Oh.
I actually had one for that. I'm actually going to say it because I think if I can pull
You
it off,
say
it'll
it.
be okay.
You say it,
Honey,
Amelia.
you don't want the Bob Ross because it's not
Correct. Much
Somebody
better.
watched a lot of that in the 70s. Can you tell?
It's perfect. You've made up for Matt. You have made up for Matt's failures.
Hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to do.
You've made up for some of Matt's shortcomings in this match.
It is a tight vote despite Matt's joke. Red for Filth is still just right there. Just a reminder, folks, you can use all your channel points. You can toss out and buy the bits, kind of like the robots. Apparently they're fancier. The bits. The bits. The Twitch bits. Also, fun fact, every time you say Suggos, Todd Page somewhere wags his metaphorical tail. So say Suggos.
Grow some wings. Very gross.
Make Todd Page happy. Oh man, even with that atrocious pun, Red for Filth. We are sprinting forward.
Yeah.
The speed of Al Gore's problematic internet.
I'm sorry we didn't get to do our drag waitress names, like our drag queen name.
Oh.
I had a
What's
good
your
one.
drag name, Matt?
Yeah, let's now that you brought it up, it's
Scott, do you have one? What do you have?
Oh yeah, it's Maundy Thursday.
Maundy Thursday, I say. In honor of my orientation, I'm Bianne Weist.
I love that. I love that. Points for all. Points for all. Oh boy. All right. This is beautiful. Mine would have been pan fried if we're going with her.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we're in focus. Everyone, focus. We're here. We're doing the things.
I long for a good drag name.
Jason's gonna call out Gore and turn the internet off.
Now I'm thinking about a drag name so hard. Oh.
We can all share later when it comes to you. When it comes to
Pandarella? I don't know.
Oh,
this match has got B&E, Big 930 energy, friends. This is a promise that I will make. If you come up with what in my mind is the perfect drag name for moi, I will never say Suggos again.
I like that deal.
The stakes are high.
Jason is typing furiously. All right, we need to move on while Jason types in suggestions to see if he can get us to stop saying Suggos. We're gonna move on to the next game of six.
Oh, it hurts.
Six things. There's 6 of them. Oh boy. All right, Captain Matt, who's going out?
Amelia's going out.
Perfect. Amelia. Amelia. All right, Captain.
See ya.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye, Amelia. Everyone wave bye. Amelia's wandered off. All right, Scott, who's going out for you?
I will gladly leave.
Wow. Was it Matt?
Well, fine then.
Oh, not like gladly leave, just like I volunteer to go.
Too late, you said it. It's too late. Matt's offended already.
So many apologies for me to write again.
All right, Scott's wandering away. All right. I don't know what these things are. Boy, I'm excited to find out.
There's some fun ones.
There's some fun ones. Do I start this off or do you start this off?
You know, I'm happy to kick us right off. So we've got number 1 is playing the saxophone.
Perfect.
Playing the saxophone. So folks, if you could throw into the chap the chaps.
The chaps with the Suggos. The chaps called
There we go.
Suggos.
Actually, on that note, throw into the chat. What is a fancier article of clothing you have? You wish you had more occasions to wear it, but you just don't. So fun piece of clothing you wish you had more occasions to wear. Throw that in there. And then also, it's not your favorite animal at the zoo. It's the one that's like 2 or 3 removed. So throw that in there. There we go. Actually, here's some great ones. All right, so you are playing the saxophone, but the saxophone itself is a kilt. So again, the saxophone itself is a kilt. And again, give me some names of animals, dear sweet friends, if you could. Oh wait, I see a good one. And your fingies, your little fingies on the saxophone are they're a squirrel, just a cute little squirrel.
That's adorable. All right, on to this next one. Into the chat for me, please. If you could put in what are some like TV shows? Let's take it back. Like definitely not a Gen Z, but let's go retro. Let's go retro in those TV series. Sit some TV series in there. And then also let's get in there. What is something that you wanted for like your 8th birthday? Like, let's take it back, because you're probably still bitter about not getting it if you didn't get it. You remember.
She-Ra's horse. She-Ra's horse. Yep, Swiftwind. Why would you have She-Ra without Swiftwind? Well, you do for me.
Yes. All right. Let's see. All right. Boy, oh boy, there's some wonderful ones. All right, so we're hugging people. Oh boy, those people are in fact, let's see, they are, ooh boy. Family Matters. Family Matters. You're hugging the whole cast of Family Matters.
TGIF set in Chicago. There you go.
That's laughing. All right. And finally, your arms aren't arms. No, they're not arms at all. They're not arms. You don't have arms. Not for this moment. You are in this. Oh boy. Your arms are. Well, that's too mean. I'm going to save that one for later. I'm saving one for later. I'm just not jotting it down for now. Your arms are Legos for right now. For now.
Great. I love it. Just
all
for
right.
now. All right. Number 3. Numero tres. Opening champagne. You left that drag brunch partially because of Matt's joke, but you took the bottle of champagne with you. So if you could, into the chat, put some suggos, because I still haven't found a perfect drag name yet. I need a diva. So Pride's all about our divas. So give us your favorite divas. Punch those in. And then also, I would love, you have your fancy article of clothing. What is a super fancy food? So fancy food and a diva. Oh, wait, no, Blazer Glory. Yep, I can never say that abbreviation for suggestions again. All right, well, it was nice while it lasted.
But I can!
Right. There we go. So, you're perfect. All right, so your bottle of champagne, is going to be caviar, the fanciest of foods. And we're gonna say you don't want to, the glass that you were pouring the champagne into, since you're opening it. So the glass for the champagne is going to be, Cher. Let's go with the classic. We got Cher.
Yeah, it's Cher. It's Cher.
Yeah, Cher.
All right, perfect. We are going to be waving a pride flag, but you're not waving it anywhere, just at any ordinary pride. You're waving it at what, like, historic location, like a big moment happened at this location. Where are we? And also, you know what, it can be mythical, it can be real, some like solid fun location. Don't say Hogwarts, because no, we don't do that anymore. So let's see what we've got. Oh man, I do have to take one because it's the movie that I'll watch every single time.
Don't do it. I have PTSD if you're going with the one that I think you're going with. I have PTSD from the Six Things tournament.
Oh man! That's fair. We'll talk about it in a second. Oh, you know what? It is Pride. We're gonna take Stonewall Inn. You're at you're waving this at the Stonewall Inn. I saved them from Independence Hall. You can name the movie in the chat. I'll love you forever as my friend. What movie is my favorite movie that I'll watch all the time? All right, all right, and let's see. Let's get in there. What is like an animal that you're like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, but dangerous, cute but dangerous animal? No, the movie is in 1776, but a good guess. I do love musicals. It is National Treasure.
I can say words too.
Albuquerque. It is National Treasure. It is National Treasure. All right, let's see. All right, and ooh. Okay, all right, perfect. You know what? It's a phoenix. The pole is a phoenix.
There it is. The pole at Pride, because it's important to have I'll pull it, Pride. Anyway, moving on. Number 5 is going to be dancing to EDM. All right, you got the beats. I would love it if you all could punch into the chat, although we've had a couple of great ones already. It's Pride. Who are some of your favorite LGBTQ figures? Whose family members that you love so much? Whether it's an actor, actress, it could be someone from history, a great activist. It could be someone in politics. Punch them in the chat. Give me some great figures. And then also give me a concept or an idea like communism or depression, but not those.
Not the dark internet. We're not going to the dark web.
We're not on the dark internet. Not on the dark internet. Rough Deadlift, give me your best EDM beat right now. Ooh. These are...
I also work as a cycle instructor, so EDM is...
Let's see here. You know what? We are...
I'm taking one if you don't
We're in the
take
10-point round, so we're going to make this a little tricky. So if you're dancing to EDM, the sweet outfit that you were going to dance to EDM to, because you got to be willing to sweat, is going to be the concept of tolerance, actually. Concept of tolerance. You got a tough one. Yep. And the sound of the EDM will not be sweet beats. It is actually going to be Billy Porter, the fantastic actor. Billy Porter.
You know, fun fact, I met and hired Billy Porter when I was working as an event manager at a nonprofit theater to sing for our gala before he was made it big on Broadway. Lovely gentleman. All right. Ugh, look at these great sickos. All right, we're on to catching t-shirts. Boy, and mine are stolen. Mine are stolen away from me. All right, let's type in there. What is something that you're like, if I could change anything in the world, I want what? What do you want? What do you want out of life? What do you want out of life? I don't know what that's gonna get us. Is it suggos? Is it us to stop saying suggos? It's not gonna happen.
Never.
Well, for me, it's not. I can say it all I want, Jason. I didn't put parameters on my ability to say it. I'm never coming back. I'm never coming back. To keep saying. All right, perfect. The canon that is, well, that's not gonna help with the t-shirt. The t-shirt is actually a raise. Like, it is a raise. The t-shirt is a raise. The t-shirt is a raise. Perfect. All right, it is a raise. And you know what? I saw it earlier, and you know, it's gonna be a challenge, but I loved it. We are gonna go, you're catching a t-shirt in Minas Tirith from Lord of the Rings.
You don't like them, do you?
I
do
to
you?
Matt.
So many things, actually. Matt did a lot of things.
Matt did
He knows what he did.
I feel like I'm not living up to the Chicago loyal fans if I don't throw something. It's spelled M-I-N-A-S-T-I-R-I-T-H. Jason?
Man, guys, get out your gasoline. This could be an agrarian structure arson at any moment now.
M-I-N-A-S. I will accept Ms. Morgul.
It could be flames at the farm at any moment.
M-I-N-A-S-T-I-R-I-T-H. Ms. Morgul will also be accepted. Anyone else reading Lord of the Rings? Just me? Okay, good talk.
Minis miniskirt?
You know what? If someone says mini skirt, I'll also accept. Right, I'll accept it.
Perfect.
I'll accept it. You can blame, yeah, all right. I think we're ready. I don't know what's happening anymore.
So ready.
I feel like I wasn't gonna live up to the, I have a lot of expectations to live up here to the Chicago fans, okay? I had to.
Every one of them. Every single one.
Everyone, we're gonna get all of them. All right, great suggos all around. Great suggos in the chat there. So we got through. I think we need our guessers. Do we need our guessers back yet? I'm gonna explain how this goes. Yeah, let's get those guessers back in here. Mm-hmm. This is the game of 6 things. You know it, you love it. You've given all these great suggos because you know that this is a wild and crazy game. Points are not as much in the first few. The last 2, more points. I'll even, well, you know what? If bonus points appear, I'm allowed bonus points. Each team only gets 90 seconds for their thing in mime and gibberish. I'm pumped and excited and ready. Loyal fans, type some 6s and 7s. Okay, this is gonna be great. Let's get started off. Are we all ready for this? Are we ready? No, we're not ready. We're not ready.
We're not ready.
We're not ready.
I've never been ready. Really ever.
Really ever? Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for some chaos. There's a cat. We got a cat hanging out with us.
There's a cat. Rough RGW, when you think back to your long and storied improvisational career, what was your favorite suggestion that you ever received?
Ooh, my favorite suggestion. You know what? I'm gonna go with the most embarrassing one that I had to get early on in my comedy sports career. It started in 2005. I had to guess that I was at a bris, which I wasn't sure if that was inappropriate or not. You can Google what that is and decide for yourself whether I think it was fine. But it was a bris, and I had this moment of wow. So that just, I don't know if it's my favorite, but boy, does that just stick right in your brain. Sticks right in there. Never appeared again. Now it will appear forever and always. All right, we're set and ready. Boy, I'm excited. All right, Blue is starting us off. Are you ready? 90 seconds on the clock. Use it how you will. All right, and take it away. All right, with some time left on the clock.
We've got 12 seconds. 12 seconds left. No, 21.
22.
21.
21.
Nope, too many. Something.
I am playing the saxophone, but the saxophone has been replaced with a kilt, and my fingers, they're not fingers, they're cheese.
So close. But luckily you have 21 seconds. 21 seconds. 21 seconds to get that. All right. 21 seconds left to clear that last thing up. Take it away. What?
Now it's 12 seconds. Now
it's 12 seconds. Now it's 12 seconds. All right. Susan, appreciate you stopping right on the 12 seconds. Bonus points to Susan. All right, Scott, what is that?
I'm still playing the saxophone. The saxophone has a kilt, but my fingers, they're acorns.
You have 12 seconds to clear that up. You have 12 seconds to clear that up. You have 12 seconds to clear it up. Take it away.
12. 10. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm playing the saxophone. The saxophone's a kilt. My fingers are squirrels. Okay.
Correct. All right. Amelia, I know that's exactly what you were going to say, but unfortunately you do not get a chance. Yeah, it was close. You don't get a chance to steal, but you do get a chance to play. Ha Good luck. All right, switching it over. All right, to the fields. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Take it away.
Skibbity, skibbity, scooch, scooch,
One minute.
And ting, and qua.
Oh, skipper.
Ting, and ding.
30 seconds. Eleven seconds. I counted right this time.
So proud of you. So proud of you. All right, Amelia.
I'm in kindergarten giving hugs out. And instead of hugs, the hugs are replaced by Urkel or family matchers. And the arms of those hugs are Legos.
All right, you have a thing to clean up in that middle, but you do have 11 seconds. You have 11 seconds to clean that piece of the puzzle up. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah, take it away.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm in kindergarten, getting some hugs and love and whatnot. But I'm not in kindergarten as a place. I'm actually in the Winslow family home of Family Matters. And those arms, those beautiful hugs are actually Legos.
So close. So close. Oh, I've been given the buzzer. I've been given the buzzer on that one. Wow.
Everything's not awesome.
Everything's not awesome. It's so close. Amelia, you're gonna be really upset in a second.
I'm gonna be pissed off. I know it. I feel it in my soul.
Rageful.
Rageful. Scott, that middle piece is not exactly correct. What you got?
I am hugging, and my arms they're Lego arms. They got the little cup hands. And I'm hugging Reginald Bell Johnson.
Oh, I'm so
not
sorry.
going over?
So close. All of the people you were hugging all of Family Matters. That was who you were
just not the house? Okay.
All the people, all the people.
The whole family.
I guess family doesn't matter to some people.
In this day and age.
Matt, do you need to
please,
lose
not any good
Dogecoin?
news on the newspaper page.
We're gonna go to the next team, Matt, unless you have bits. You have bits?
So close.
I'll reserve my bits till later. Thanks.
Great, thank you. Please keep holding your bits. I'll give it over to Scott. All right, Scott, take it away.
One minute.
Oh wait. Ting 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 ting. Ting ting ting.
All right.
What, 15 seconds? 17 seconds.
God!
Math is hard.
Yeah.
Well, Susan does the math. Well, Susan does math. Scott, take your guesses.
So I am winning a science fair, and the trophy that I win is a chocolate bubbles, and the beaker is I'm gonna need more time.
I think that should be Nope, that's the answer now. All of it.
That's a beautiful, correct answer. That is what you were given. That is what. All right. You do have 17 seconds to rearrange some things. All right. 17 seconds. Take it away.
groovy. I should root.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Away, Jacob, away with you. Away with you. Away with you. All right, Scott, I think that cleared it up.
Yeah, it definitely helps. I'm still winning a science fair. The liquid is fish food ice cream, and the trophy I'm winning is still like hand chocolate.
Wonderful. Yep. Amelia, if you could clear up all of that.
I'm going to take a stab at it. What the heck? It's almost midnight where I am. So, it's champagne, a champagne bottle, champagne, and you pop the cork, and instead of champagne coming out, it's caviar, fish poop. And then you're with Cher as she sings "If I Could Turn Back Time."
Yes. I kind of want to give like a partial point for that, like swiping.
You're the ref.
What did she miss?
The glass was Cher. The glass was Cher.
Oh, the glass was Cher.
The glass was. Let's give like a point. I don't know. I think that was a solid steal. A solid fish food from fish food chocolate bubbles to caviar.
It was tied up, and now Red Velvet is
I ruined it.
Forward.
I ruined it. I ruined it all. All right, we're getting into the harder round. I think now.
Harder?
Yep. We're not. Oh, there's one more. We're not harder yet. Amelia, it's your go. You ready?
Yes, I'm here.
It's not a harder round yet. It's slightly easier. All right, take it away.
Ba 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 ba. Flibbity flibbity flibbity.
Scuba dabba, scuba scuba.
Gaga flibbity fleur. Flabbity ba.
Scuba scuba scuba.
Yeah. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba ba. Yeah.
Oh! Ba 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 ba. Scuba 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 ba 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 scuba.
Dabba.
Woo, a swooshy, 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 a squat, and
Ba ba scuba.
and
1 minute.
How about scuba? Ska.
swoosh, swoosh, swoosh.
How about scuba? Scuba. Scuba.
Wah, 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 wah.
How about scuba?
Like squeeze.
Oh, scuba.
30 seconds.
Yeah! Wah, 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 wah. Boo. This ba 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 ba. Boom boom boom. Kaka.
Scuba.
All right.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
I did it right. I did it.
Proud of you. So proud of you. Give yourself another drink and get us a sponsorship. All right. Amelia. Thank you. Amelia.
I'm pledging allegiance to the pride flag.
Girl, I would if I could.
You know, and instead, I'm at a pride parade. Instead of using the actual flag staff, I'm using a pterodactyl, and instead of and we're not just in the street. We're at Stonewall Inn.
That's correct. Woo, tally is 2 nose snorts so far due to this clue.
Chico went up my nose.
I don't
Maybe
know what I did.
Sponsorship. All right. There's some things to clear up, but there's 10 seconds to clear them up. I think there's 10. Yep. All right. And 10 seconds cleared out. Take it away.
Whoosh whoosh whoosh.
Five, four, 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Okay. Sure. I'm in color guard, of course. And instead of using a flagpole like somebody ordered, we're using a dead chicken. And
Girl.
that dead chicken. Listen, I'm working on
Girl,
these
what's
things.
happening?
Dead chicken.
Girl, you okay? Can we talk about this?
I know I should know that music, and I don't know that music, and it's upsetting me. So no dead chicken. That dead chicken is there. And then we're going to do it all at the Stonewall Inn, which is a very lovely place. I have many friends that work there. Because I'm in New York City.
Smash is never gonna end. All right.
We have what Cat Gotzik would call a real weeper.
What the heck is this, y'all? You gotta tell
What
me.
if the chicken came back to life?
Oh
Wait,
boy,
wait,
hold
wait,
on. All right.
hold on.
Wait, Scott, it's your chance to steal.
Yeah, I'm doing flag twirling in a parade. The flagpole is a phoenix, and I'm doing it at the Stonewall Inn.
Will we allow that?
You're the ref. You get to decide.
I'm literally just with the fans. I'm checking with the fans about this. I will. It was technically a waving of the pride flag, but I will award a point for as well. Let's retie it up. Why not? Let's retie
There we
this.
go. Okay, there we go. We're tied.
So wait a daggone second. It was flag twirl.
Waving the pride flag. Just
Waving the pride flag.
Waving the pride flag.
Like you do. Like ya do.
So
No, I thought it was color guard. I'm just a geek.
Dear sweet loyal fans, going into our final 2 rounds, where, if you can believe it, they are indeed harder. 10-point rounds. A couple things that you need to know. One, Topo Chico almost came out of my mouth. Rachel Garvin and I are now definitely crying. We have what you would call a barn burner. Let's do this.
Let's do this. You know, and I might award points for some partials in this next bit, because of fairness, because we thought the easy ones were so far. All right, Scott, to you for your first hard one. Are you ready?
First, there's more?
Yeah, there's more.
All right, Scott, take it away.
I should make me. Yeah, she make me.
All right,
20 seconds.
20 seconds. All right, Scott, what you doing?
I'm just dancing. I'm just having a really time dancing. And I'm not wearing clothes, I'm wearing Ryan Gosling. And the dance move I'm doing is the Super Vogue.
You know what? I see where you got all of that. You have 20 seconds to clear up some things and be a little more specific on that activity.
Oh, more specific. Awesome, sure.
Yep, okay, 20 seconds, easy time. Take it away.
In seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey. You got it. Yeah, okay. Scott, yeah, I think that cleared it up.
Yeah. I'm dancing to EDM music, and I'm wearing the weightless dreams of the future, and but the dance I'm doing is the I'm doing the tiny dance.
Beautiful. That was some beautiful guessing. Some points might be awarded for pieces of this. Let's see. Amelia, can you steal?
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. So I'm going to go with that whole dancing at a rave techno type of situation going on over there. And instead of a shirt, you have the concept of drunkenness and friendship. And I'm just going with what Jesus has brought me. And what you're doing is a vogue appropriated by white people?
Oh boy, I love all of this so very much. I don't know, maybe some points will be thrown up on the board by Jason. I don't know. You were dancing to EDM. You were let's see, wait, was it your, hold on, I can read my tiny phone. Your sweat was tolerance. It was tolerance.
What?
Drunken friendship.
Drunken
Not
friendship.
wrong.
This way now?
Which is tolerant?
She's not wrong.
Not wrong. The music was Billy Porter. Billy Porter.
Right.
I was close because there's a lot of appropriation and I love that man.
Yes.
I love him.
We love him, yes. Boy, oh boy. Amelia, it's your turn next.
This is the hard round,
Oh,
Amelia.
oh
So
God.
you know.
Oh God. Did I just say white people appropriating Vogue? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
it's
my
a big
bad
topic of pose.
My bad on this one. My bad on this one. My bad. My bad on this one. All right, Amelia, it's your turn to go. Are you ready?
Sure.
Go strong into the night. Take it away.
Oh, but scuba, 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 scuba. Okay, about scuba, 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 about scuba. Scuba.
Wah, 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 boo, 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 boo.
Oh, poo, 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 poo.
Yeah, baba.
Okay.
Squeaky, 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 wah.
Oh, but scuba.
Is it ding 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 ding. Woo 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 woo.
About scuba, about scuba, 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 about scuba, 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 scuba. About
30 seconds.
Skippity bop bop.
About scuba, about scuba. About scuba.
Boy, oh boy. That'll.
Oh Lord Jesus. Well, I done invoked Lord and Jesus all this time. Okay. Oh Lord.
I believe in you.
You're giving me the shirt off of your back. And what was the other thing that you did? And you were giving alms to the poor, and you parted the Red Sea.
I mean,
just how I roll, baby.
We did mention a ripped God, and if that's not six-pack Jesus, I don't know.
Six-pack Jesus.
You're welcome.
So we had six-pack Jesus. Yeah, you've got 5 seconds to
get it all.
Yeah,
Is any of it close? Is any of it close? Not a dang bit.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Are you ready? 5 seconds. Only 5 seconds.
Let's
go.
See.
5, 4, 3.
I think that was Titanic. Oops.
I don't know what that was, and it was beautiful. Thou shalt maybe I'm still just kind of getting that shirt that you're giving me. You're giving me a t-shirt fling thing. I'm taking all your freaking t-shirts. And then instead of the actual t-shirts, it's actually money. You're making it rain like cash and such. And then you get to Moses and all them with the shall not pass, thou shall not pass. Because you're in the 10 Commandments. I see you.
Yep, that's what that's from. Yep.
I don't remember. I am the child of a preacher. I know nothing about God.
Hey, your Refness?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the thing here, and you know, I'm sure Scott will get this, but if he doesn't, here's what I say we do, just as a tiebreaker. I say we get one suggestion, and we just improvise a series of scenes for 30 minutes.
You know
It's
what?
a game
None
called
of
The
us need to go
Herald,
anywhere.
and it
none
should
of
be a lot of fun.
It's already tomorrow in New York.
It's already tomorrow over here. This game has gone on way too long.
It's
All right,
literally
Scott.
gone a whole day.
Scott, end this for us.
I'll really give it my all. So I'm throwing out T-shirts like in a baseball game. I'm like throwing out T-shirts with a T-shirt cannon, but they're not T-shirts. They're sugar daddies, and I'm doing it all at a Middle Earth sporting event.
We were so close. You were catching T-shirts. The T-shirts were a raise, and you were in Minas Tirith. We would have also accepted Minas Morgul from Lord of the Rings. That was for me.
So can I just say that I did mine?
Oh, thou shalt not pass. Shoot.
I did Nas, and then I did a tear, and then I said duh.
Yeah, no one cares, Matt.
I meant
no one
to
cares.
did
Literally
go
no
in,
one
yeah,
cares.
but
I
it came
wasn't
out
really
Titanic.
big into.
That was my process.
Sorry, I
Ref.
wasn't big into.
Ref Rachel, we are tied up. We're tied up.
Great.
We do.
I'm
What
hearing
can we do
Harold.
other
That's
than
what I hear
invoking the
everybody
Lord?
say.
What options do we have?
Options that we have for this moment, because apparently this can never end, is I'd like to see my two captains up, and you know what? I want to see each of their pitches as to why they should win, and then the fans can vote for that winner. That's my.
I'm gonna get another Topo Chico while they do.
All right.
Could we maybe get some celebrities to do this?
To have celebrities to inspire your pitch for why
I think
you
so.
should win? Okay, great. Throw some more celebrities into the cap for us. Some suggos of celebrities. Suggos of celebrities. Suggos of celebrities. Give us those celebrities. Into the chat.
Hey, while we wait for the Suggos, I'll just start the first game scene. Okay. Like in the corner of the field.
We're good, Jacob.
We agreed on an invocation.
Yeah, invocation start. We talked about this. Thank you. Matt, to you, let's see. Would you like them personally?
Sure.
Okay. You know what? It brings it. It's. I love it so very much. Matt, if you could, Catherine O'Hara, and Scott, to you as a Nicolas Cage. To inspire your pitch for that. Matt, we'll start with you when you're ready to pitch why you should win.
Yes. All right. David. The reason why I should be doing what is called among the little people quinning is because of the style and grace with which I've conducted myself through this entire match, or shall we say, show.
All right, thank you. We broke Matt. Scott, to you.
Listen here.
Oh no.
If we don't win, I'm taking the Declaration of Independence back to England, and we're just all gonna have a real good time together again. So a vote for us is unity across the pond and in your hearts. Remember that yellow rose?
Perfect. Tolerance. Yeah, he's gonna steal it for tolerance and unity for drunk friends. All right. Let's get that voting. Let's end this. Let's just end this.
Let's end it.
Apparently, ties aren't a thing. Who's gonna win
your
these
channel points? Pour them out.
Pour your channel points. Who wants to win my tiny forensics trophy? I got middle school.
Aww. Look at that.
Cute.
What a great debate.
Come on.
Never gonna be allowed back, am I?
Reddit's no weep.
It's neck and neck.
No weep.
It's neck and neck.
Why is it neck and neck? Someone choose one.
No, we might have to tie it again. Tie it again. Let's do it.
No. I feel
Can
like
we
I should
get
just commit and
characters?
let it run.
I would now like characters from a Verdi opera.
No, is it? What?
Lyric poem. Yeah, keep it tight. Get it tight. Get it in there.
Still going. No,
Listen,
come on.
We can really have it all. We can have it all.
We're gonna let it run
Tie it
down.
up.
We're gonna let it
Tie
run
it
down.
up.
I
You
feel like
want
that's only
to.
the appropriate thing to do.
You want to so bad. Tie it. Ah!
Just barely, friends. We have a winner. Red to Filth is your winner of this match.
We did it. We did it. Thank you, loyal fans, for saving us.
Oh, folks.
man.
Man, what an experience. Hey, but let's give it up for our fantastic teams. They may not have won the match, but somewhere they won a science fair. For the Blue Hankies, first and foremost, give it up for the dulcet tones of the gayest squirrel in the world, Kristen Zerke. There it is. And again, I hope he doesn't ghost us, the Phantom of the Opera of our hearts, Jacob Schaefer. And finally, again, here he is. He's a science winner, baby. The one, the only, Scott Wotanic. And now, your winners. Yep, they won. That's right. She's a member of the Order of the Dead Chicken, Emily Zargan. And folks, how can we ever forget? She took us straight to church, where we will not be forgiven for everything that just happened in the last hour and a half. It is Amelia Fowler. And finally, last, we have public hair himself, Matt Elwell. Oh, yep. And this train wreck was presided over by the one, the only, the exhausted Rachel Gorman Williams. She might never come back. I've been Susan Harmon, your favorite purveyor of Topo Chico. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we have another very special Pride match at 2 p.m. Come see us. We've got friends from England. No? What? Something? 7? Some type of time. Oh, it's Saturday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is, guys. Tomorrow's Saturday. Did you know that? I forgot.
It's today, Saturday, actually.
There we go. Let's all go home. Oh, wait, I live here already. Good night.